now.
So I think you got a whole half hour of Pat, even though he did 7 minutes in here.
I think you got more than a half hour. Really.
A lot of bleeping, but he never...
With bleeps. Hey, where's Einziger? Einziger, come in here. You lazy bastard.
You know, when I think of the list of people who have walked off the show, which is very limited.
Right.
No one's ever walked off like that.
What?
They're busy rolling it off.
Oh, are they rolling it off?
I was there. It's at least like 20 minutes of tirade.
Wow.
Non-stop, yelling, threatening to kick your butt and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
My butt?
Wow.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to kick everyone's butt in that studio if you guys bring those 3 people in here.
3, we had 7.
This is before he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you mean all...
Yeah, all the stuff leading up to it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, what are you talking about?
I thought you meant afterwards.
Oh, everyone be quiet.
The only people who have ever left the show or threatened to leave the show, in my memory, are Angie Bowie and Robert Blake. And it was nothing like that. I mean, Pat made a grand exit.
Yeah.
Robert Blake left Angry?
Well, he tried to leave.
Oh.
But you have a whole show. I mean, the whole show can end with the elevator door closing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
She was still going as the door's closed, you know.
Jackie, so bad. Jackie kept going, but Pat, we love
maybe it's time to preempt whatever. Don't block my camera. Maybe it's time to preempt.
You and that camera.
Maybe it's time to preempt. What's running tonight?
Stuttering John, a series of interviews.
Oh, that's real good.
It's like the whole rap with Vic and his parents.
All right, so maybe it'll give us time to put together the Pat Cooper show.
We have a good idea of how to put together. So. Dynamite. We're laying off some audio right now, some stuff that I got with.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least a half an hour because it takes 5 minutes to lay it off and 25 minutes to bleep it.
So you know what? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
It's pretty good. And by the way, we have a mystery guest tomorrow. That's confirmed now.
Cool.
A good one. A really good one.
Cool.
You're excited. Okay.
Better than Pete Rose?
In a way.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, everyone's got their own angle.
Okay.
Completely different. The other side of the world.
Is the mystery guest? Let me take a guess right now. Pat Cooper? Nobody would be better than that. No?
Make that
No such luck.
That would be great.
We're going to need to put a few holidays in between a reconciliation.
Yeah. Oh, he's still welcome anytime.
Oh,
well, I'm sure if he would go home and just calm down, I think he keeps working himself up, though.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you.
How could he be that angry?
He can.
In the morning.
He can.
I got to tell you a story now that I was sort of holding back. My in-laws went to see Pat play out on Long Island. You know, played a concert on Long Island at like one of the parks.
Yeah.
And they saw Pat walk into his car just ranting and raving at nobody in particular.
Was it about me?
No, just nobody in particular. But, you know, that's part of Pat is that
he ran.
He ran.
No,
that's what makes it funny.
Yeah. I was laughing.
But they said there was only one other person in the parking lot. It sounded like Pat was talking to himself.
What?
Those guys that were in here were saying they was in the video store and they didn't have Snow White.
You don't have Snow
White. No pork chops.
He's a pisser.
So I guess he goes around like that all the time.
I love him.
But I mean, even when he would call here to book himself, sometimes he'd be yelling, but like in a fun way.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I just want to go on record as to say that argument will definitely win an FME.
Oh, yes. Oh, please. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that.
Are you kidding? It's going to be nominated 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'll do tomorrow? I'll do a special show tomorrow where I'll play that back, and then I'll also play Pat ranting and raving without us being here so we can hear what else he was saying about me.
Because, we don't know what happened while he was out in the hall before he
we
came
missed
or
it.
after he left.
Yeah. The man's a superstar. Thank you.
All right.
Well, he's aiding material now. That's what.
See, I was thinking, you know how Pat's always talking about, doing TV and stuff. I wanted to develop with my production company a sitcom around him where, but we wouldn't give him a script.
Just let him go off like
It would just be different people. I'd surprise him and piss him off, and then let him go off.
What do you mean? You mean sort of like a cage set, and you like throw his mom in?
Yeah, like he doesn't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And I was pitching it, but a lot of the network guys don't understand.
I pitched him. You know how ABC loves to run those commentaries, and they're sort of looking for sort of an Andy Rooney type.
Yeah.
I pitched him, Pat.
There you go.
Any subject he can go off on. One morning he was in here, got angry at the movie Gorillas in the Mist.
I know.
He was brilliant.
Yeah. Well, some people don't recognize that.
One thing the man does not lack is opinion.
But man, oh man, there's a lot of stuff rolling around in that head. Los Angeles, you're on the air.
Must be going 24 hours a day.
How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I got a name for Bababooey, a new one. Even now that he's used to Bababooey.
Hey, he's in Los Angeles. You probably didn't even hear Pat.
Right.
You're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Now Pat, whenever Pat goes out, he's just going to badmouth you guys.
Yeah, and then he's going to deny it.
Well, you know what's going to happen is our fans are now
going to
give him crap, which isn't right.
They're probably going to tape him going off on me.
Yeah, they're going to rile him up so that they can get the tape.
Yeah, he better not go to Stuttering John's apartment and watch the football game.
Right.
His life is going to be hell now.
Yeah.
But you know what? For some people, I got to tell you, this is really bad. Because for some people, they say, you know what? This is like Bon Jovi. This is making his life hell. Let me go make up with Howard. For Pat, it only drives him farther over the edge.
That's right. Got to be careful with Pat.
Yeah.
Nobody go near Pat.
I can't wait.
Leave Pat alone.
I can't wait until he's back out on the island performing.
Yeah, right.
Getting ready. They're writing the signs now.
There you hung up.
If I was a club owner, I'd be booking them right this
There you go. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good. Who am I speaking with?
Howard.
Oh, how you doing, Howard?
Hey.
I hope you realize the ethnicity with Pat Cooper and how, you know, coming from an Italian background.
Yeah, I know a lot of Italians. He's pretty feisty. I mean, Italians are feisty
What, do you think
people.
that's
but
an Italian trait?
yeah, I don't know. Pat's super Italian.
It's a pride thing with him.
Yeah, but Pat's got this whole issue with his parents and stuff, and all of a sudden I was lumped in with his parents, and my parents couldn't take away my dignity, and
I don't know how you were trying to strip him of it.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know, but it's like really weird. You don't want to be tied in with Pat's parents.
Or any of his family, for that matter.
Yeah, it's slowly I turn.
It's the Italian thing, though, you know. It's the vindictiveness and the vendetta.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
The whole Godfather issue.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. It was a little like that.
Exactly.
All right. Hey, thanks for the call.
Okay, thank you, Howard.
Right. Hey, you're on the air. Hello? That's going to be one of those legendary incidents.
Yeah. People will talk about for years.
Yeah.
I put out for you, he said.
I put out for you.
I just think back to little lines that he says and I start to crack up.
You're on the air. He put out for himself. He didn't put out for me. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Hey.
What's up? I think Richard Simmons at one time got really, really ticked off.
Richard Simmons was ticked off at me, but he didn't express it as well as Pat.
And certainly Richard is never scary, even as ticked off as he can get.
The only reason Richard Simmons got mad is because, and the day that he really got mad was when he wasn't even on the air with us. That was the day when that guy called in who claimed in the Inquirer that he had gone up to a hotel room with Richard, and Richard paid him money to spank him. And he kept yelling, "Spank me, Daddy, spank me."
No,
Harry had to keep pulling him in.
The thing that I think really upset Richard was you said to the guy, what did Richard say while you were spanking him? And the guy kept going in this weird voice. He kept saying, "Daddy's been a bad girl." Daddy's girl's been a bad girl.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, Richard got mad.
Yeah, Jackie was able to bring him back. All right, thanks a lot, Howard.
All right, man.
Take care.
All right. It's funny that the person who tried to win Pat back was Jackie just after his Patty Davis Reagan fiasco.
Maybe he was trying to make up.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for it.
But I thought,
the ambassador.
That's the last person we should send.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Pat, let me tell you a joke. Don't leave. Don't.
You know what was weird?
My chance to make up for everything. Come on, I'll bring it back. Come on. Oh, jeez, he's gone.
Jackie was out there saying, I said, Pat, please don't do this. Please don't go. And Jackie came out and he go, "Come on, Pat, we love you." And that seemed to enrage him more. You don't know love.
Yeah, Pat does.
Oh, man. Because Jackie was like really doing a good job.
Well, Pat is right. Jackie does not know love, but
you know
the rest of us do.
We got a fax from the King of All Messengers.
Yeah.
And he says that he did a phony phone call with Pat.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Right.
But Pat praised you to the hilt.
Yes, absolutely.
In that phone call. And what Pat was saying when we talked to him on the phone 2 weeks ago was that you don't ever talk about how he praises you.
Right.
So maybe if we played that phone call.
Right. Well,
we can
erase
get Pat back.
There you go.
And then Jackie said to him, "Oh, come on, Pat, don't you see what they do to me in the air? Did you hear what happened this morning?" He goes, "Yeah, but you get $90,000 to take that crap. I don't get paid anything here."
Yeah, but he does get paid.
He gets
Pat goes out and does appearances.
Paid in better appearances.
Yeah.
Well, his biggest beef is he's never come on here to advertise anything yet. Everybody else does.
So but whose fault is that? I mean, I don't tell him not to promote anything.
What's the fun of coming here if you don't get something out of it?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
We're looking for logic.
I know, there is no logic. You're right.
Well,
stop looking for logic.
The calls are coming in saying they know where past appearances are, so...
I got to say, we've already...
don't even think.
We've already been getting Pat sightings, Howard.
Leave Pat alone. Where did they see him?
Guy said he saw him on 47th Street yelling.
Oh, really?
Yelling down the street.
Get a map and put pins in it.
Yeah, like,
moving this way.
It'll be like one of those Godzilla movies where the Japanese are tracking Godzilla. We could just have a big map.
It's like falling down. He's running around, walking around, ready to kill somebody.
Yeah, and then we can have an ETA. He'll be here in 5 minutes.
We should get someone like video camera. If they see, get your video camera, tape Pat walking around.
America's Funniest Pat Cooper.
Right.
Oh, bye.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. Did you get
nervous at all that he was going to get physical?
No, I mean, I really didn't, but...
No, you were real feisty with him.
I started getting pissed. Well, he's pretty old. I think I could take him out.
Oh.
I mean, I think I could have kicked his ass if worse came to worse. You know what I mean?
You're in better shape, but he's crazier.
Yeah, I know.
He'll fight like a mental patient.
Well, that's what Jackie said. Keep the retard factor in mind. If a guy starts fighting like a retard, you're in trouble.
That's right.
I go, yeah, I'm sitting there doing practice karate mode.
You're right.
He's not fighting by any rules.
Yeah, if he's in total abandon.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a New York City cop, and I've never heard even a mental patient go off his head.
Not to say that Pat
sounded like he was foaming at the mouth.
He was, though, because when you see it on TV, Jackie even said, do your impression of Pat doing everything in threes. It was like, yeah.
I told you that! I told you that! I told you! Now you're the big mouth! 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 Now you're the big mouth!
Yeah, right. When you
Actually, the first one he did was, I'm an A guest. I'm an A guest. I'm an A guest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What do you tell your children? What do you tell your children? What do you tell your children? He was on the stuff! 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 He was on
All right, goodbye.
Very good.
Finally an
I did that for
impression.
you, Patty.
Finally.
But Jackie's right. Jackie's right, Howard. They were always the multiples of threes, because sometimes they were sixes. There was one he did 6 times.
Which one was that?
I can't remember, but it might have been Now You're Under Stuff.
Something like that.
Yeah, when he got onto Sam Kinison and the drugs, he was really gone.
You know what we got to do tomorrow? We'll get a transcript of it, and then everyone can take turns being Pat.
Twice you're mad. 3 times you're incensed.
Right.
It's 5, 6, or 7. It's like
off the scale. You're in the red zone.
skipping records. The needle should run that off. He should run that.
Yeah.
He should run that off. He should run that off.
It's all being taken care of.
Oh man. Almost fainted. Now see, how does
he have the energy?
I almost fainted just from doing that.
I know, your skull turned red and your veins are popping on your head.
But he does that for like 10 minutes and he starts to shake and gets...
And you know what? And that's why...
he didn't even turn red.
But that's why Pat Cooper's going to live to be 100, because he has nothing inside.
Yeah,
I was afraid he was going to have a heart attack right here on the floor.
Roseanne's a putz. You're up her ass.
You're up her ass.
Yeah, right. That was the big one. That was Roseanne.
You know, this was good. That was the first one he did where he really repeated like 6 times. Because me and I looked at Fred and we were like...
But didn't you get bored for a minute when Pat finally did sit down? Didn't you think, okay, Pat's sitting down.
Yeah. I thought he sat down for a second.
A second, he leapt right back up.
Yeah. And then at one point, Pat had his finger in my face, and I had my finger in his finger. And I was like we were sword fighting.
When you said, now it's your turn to listen, I thought, what the hell is he doing?
I don't know, I got carried away.
Going over the cop.
I'm not going to have some guy sitting and yelling at me.
Well, yeah, that was pretty wild when you started saying, now, wait a minute, because you started to get serious. What is going on here?
I got caught up in it. No, because I heard a lot of things, like a lot of subtle things, that I kind of knew what he was talking about. And I said, hey, man, this guy's out of line. This is way, now he's bad now.
Got on Sam, that guy.
Yeah, and also he was bad. Yeah, I mean, Sam.
You're
Sam
going to pee on his grave.
Yeah, don't stand. I really don't. I mean, I know there's no logic in this, but I don't understand how you not calling Pat enough has anything to do with whether Sam took drugs or not and whether he was funny when he took them.
That's my point. There was a whole bunch of issues that obviously Pat's been arguing about with
well, what was so obvious to me was that he had gone back and read the book because he was quoting.
He was quoting like who I call Jackie Mason a genius.
I said he got so angry he went back and read the book.
Now, how is Joe's girlfriend?
Is Pat mentioned in the book?
Yes.
And he's on the
very funny.
He's upset that you call him a genius, but you also call other people geniuses.
No, he wasn't even a genius.
I like when he says, I'm going to tell you something. I am a genius. What was the line?
I am the genius of me.
Of me. Hey, I can't argue with that.
We could spend a week with the 5 minutes that he was in here. In a week with that tape.
Oh, it was hysterical.
Yeah. Well, I say, you know what you got to do? Get a transcription of it so we can, repeat stuff.
You can't take away my dignity. You can't take away my dignity. You can't take away my dignity. My mother tried to take away my dignity. My mother tried to take away my dignity. My father tried to take away... You can't take away my dignity.
If you actually count the amount of sentences he did, and you take out the repeats, he only said like 3 things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was out of here.
Yeah.
He said that they wouldn't let him defend his dignity.
Right. What does that mean?
No more.
No more.
No more.
No mas.
I'm an A person. I just elevated myself to an A. I'm an A person.
I just elevated myself.
He was becoming Jim from Taxi.
Yeah.
You call me a B? I'm an A.
I don't think to sit down. Let him
calls you up. No, I can't go on. No, I can't go on. Leno calls you up. No, I can't go on. Leno calls you up. No, I can't go on.
And then after he says it, he goes, now I'm going to dish it out. You got to take it. I go, well, take what? That I don't go on Leno?
But after he did the Leno thing, he goes, no, you're too busy. That was like an impersonation of you turning down the show.
Well, I got a wife and 3 kids, and I got a lot of things that I do. Maybe I don't have time to do Leno right now. Is that okay?
You got to go on first.
Yeah, that drives him nuts. Hey, that's my rules.
Oh, it was too much.
See, I saw that whole thing a different way. I saw that as him saying, hey, if you can demand things,
why can't I?
Why can't he demand things from us?
So what is he demanding?
I don't know.
No one knows.
He never asked for anything.
Oh.
He never said.
He now wants to be called and booked. Don't you get
it?
He's
never.
But what?
But you didn't know he had changed the rules.
All right, you know what? Let's drop the subject until tomorrow when we have all our tapes and everything.
You got to be able to look at the lines.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun.
Everyone can do the lines.
You know he is a funny man.
He's the greatest there is.
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that?
Hey, let's call his first wife and kids and bond with them.
It was so funny because then when you asked me a question, don't call your lawyer. Don't call your lawyer. Don't call your lawyer.
Oh man.
Who told you that? You know what's really strange, Howard? One morning after this that morning after this whole thing went on,
yeah,
he called me from his apartment yelling at me, and you could hear you on the radio cranked up in the background, and he's yelling at me while you're yelling at him
on the radio.
Oh, it was very, very weird.
Oh man, we gotta get a tape on your phone. Oh, it's great. I love it.
Amazing.
Hey, who's on the hotline? Maybe it's your dad. Maybe it's my father.
Maybe it's Pat.
Hello? Who is this?
I need someone just screwing around, Howard.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably my dad screwing around.
Maybe you can find your father on the phone.
Who told you that?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, let's do the news.
Okay.
And, we'll be back right after these words. We can do another 7 hours on the Pat Cooper appearance, but, Robin, I think it's time to chill out a little bit, do a little bit of news.
Yes, because it'll be much better with the audio, Howard.
Exactly. We'll take this up tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a whole nother show.
Now, I understand your in-laws are coming in for the holiday.
That's right.
Do you need a set of rules that they need to adhere to in order to get along with you?
Why, is there rules in the paper?
Apparently, it's very difficult for families to get along at the holiday season. So there are always a set of rules published in the newspaper as to how to conduct yourself.
Right.
If you're a guest, I suppose.
Can I tell you how to do it?
Okay, go ahead. Let's see if you get it right.
I know what I do. If I find things annoying me, I just, bite my lip, and I...
Yes, but you're the host in this case. There really should be some rules for guests.
Oh, well, by all means. What are you telling me the rules? Tell my in-laws.
Well, I thought maybe you could lay this around.
I told you to tell my in-laws that. I told you to tell them that. I'm sorry.
Just casually lay this around the house somewhere where they're bound to see it, and maybe they will...
Go ahead, give me the rules. I would like to hear this.
I think the first one means nothing to you. It says, know your forks, if you're at Thanksgiving dinner, no.
Please.
That means nothing. Probably the dress doesn't bother you either. They're saying dress preppy.
Well...
Nothing too outlandish. No black, no leopard print.
I just wish my father-in-law would keep his shoes on and not put his greasy feet up on my couch.
Bring something so it doesn't look like you're such a moocher.
Right.
Choose discussion topics wisely.
No one in my family ever brings anything because they all figure I can pay for it.
Yeah. They just assume that you're Mr. Gotrock, I suppose.
They're like Jackie. They assume I've got, tons of money.
So they don't have to bring a thing except themselves.
Right. Don't speak to Howard on that list?
It says we'll choose discussion topics wisely. I thought that would be a pertinent one for your situation. And in your case, it would probably be avoid anything that has to do with business.
Yeah, but they won't.
Talk to you about general topics of interest to everyone so that everyone could participate in the conversation. It would be all directed at you.
No, this will be my mother-in-law. Howie, how's everything? Tell us, Asya, what are you doing? What about the movie? Why have we not heard anything?
Oh, dear.
My father-in-law will be like... That's right. What about the movie? Are you writing it? Yeah, no, we're still working on it. Why?
Do they know about the director and all that stuff?
Yeah, oh, boy.
That'll be a big discussion, I suppose.
So tell me, what happened with John Avildsen? Why is he not directing the movie? No, he still might direct the movie. Reicher Entertainment had a problem. I had no problem. Oh, there was a problem? No, not really. I mean, you know, we were working on a script, and I don't know, then they decided to get different writers in on the script. What, does that happen often? I just want to kill myself. I'd rather spend Thanksgiving with Pat Cooper.
Yeah. All right, they say be nice to the nephews and nieces.
I wonder where Pat's going to spend Thanksgiving.
Probably alone with that attitude.
Yeah, he's got to calm down. I want to break bread with you.
Do people in the house offer to help out with the dishes and stuff like that, or do they also just sit around waiting to be served?
Depends on the person. Like my sister just sits around. She doesn't lift her ass. She starts whining that she had to work all week.
Oh,
I work now. I can't lift my ass. My brother-in-law is great. He lifts his ass. He does everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. There are people who don't help out, namely me. Me and my sister sit there. Me and my sister and my father sit at the table
and wait.
And wait. And my mother's a real doer.
Yeah, she's in the kitchen.
And it'll be the same thing. My mother comes in. And what we usually do is order out the turkey and stuff from various places, and then it has to be heated. And my mother will come in and the oven will be preheated. Of course, my wife won't start the oven preheating until 5 minutes before, but she should have it heating all day. And my mother will insist that you can't heat mashed potatoes in a microwave oven.
Oh, boy.
And so she'll take this big ceramic pot that she has, put the mashed potatoes in the regular oven. We'll all stand there and then wait and wait and wait for these mashed potatoes to be hot. She'll bring them out. My father will take them and go, these potatoes are cold. Then it'll be, my mother will take them into the kitchen again and say, all right, heat them in the microwave oven, but keep the lid on. And I'll say, Ma, I know something about microwaving. If I took these mashed potatoes and put them in a plastic Tupperware, don't put the potatoes in a Tupperware. The microwave doesn't know the difference. Keep it in it's a big, thick ceramic. It never heats. And my mother will put it in the microwave oven. The ceramic pot won't fit into the oven. So it won't spin around. It won't spin around in the microwave.
Oh, dear.
Then she'll put it in for another 5 minutes. They still won't be heated, and everyone will eat ice-cold potatoes. My father will just scream the whole time. My father will have this miserable... He won't even scream. He'll just have a miserable look on his face. That's Thanksgiving at my house. And my mother-in-law will ask questions and then ignore the answers because she's busy with the kids. She won't even sit at the table with the adults.
It sounds like she hears one key word and she harps on that.
Yeah, and my father-in-law will drone on with questions. Oh, I see a plane is coming overhead. Do you think that plane's going to LaGuardia or Kennedy? I go, Bob, I don't even know how to get home from work.
Do you watch the football games with them?
I watch with my brother-in-law, Bruce. He's kind of fun. He's like real manly and knows everything about football, so I'll watch with him. But as soon as I sit down, Bob will start asking me questions about my work.
Yeah. So they can't even keep their mind on the football game?
And then my father-in-law will be downstairs. He goes into my office. Now he's been forbidden from this. My wife had to inform him. I told her to call her father and tell him this.
Oh, no.
He used to go down in my office.
First time he's gotten this new rule?
Second. He last, like 2 times ago, he came over. He goes into my office. He pulls all my videotapes out of the shelf, takes them, and he starts making copies of them.
Really?
Because he wants to watch them at home. He never watches them at home. Then he leaves and the videotapes are all over the house. I don't know where they are. I will go to watch them. I can't find them. And I blow my sack. I go to my wife, my office is sacred. Your father-in-law, your father is not allowed to walk into my office. That's the new rule, honey.
Because I was going to ask, it says be discreet here.
No.
Do they treat your house like it's theirs?
They treat it like it's theirs. No, they treat their house better.
Oh.
And my mother-in-law freaks out whenever we go over that little tiny apartment that's way too small for the family, and on purpose. And we go over there. And she freaks out if anything's out of order. But in my house, everything's going to be completely out of order, and it's okay. Then I blow my stack.
Are your newest in-laws coming? Your sister-in-law and her new husband?
Oh, no.
Oh, because it says here that if you're not a quiet lover, you shouldn't even try to make love in somebody else's house.
No, please. If they make love in my house, I'll throw them both out. You're not married till you have 2 or 3 kids. You don't make love in my house unless that's it. No, I don't want to deal with it. And then I just know the whole thing with the potatoes is going to be ridiculous. If they handed those mashed potatoes to me and I stuck them in a plastic Tupperware, they would be heated in 2 seconds.
Where did these mashed potatoes come from? Are they
My mother makes mashed potatoes.
Okay.
It's her big thing. Meanwhile, I could go out and buy 500 quarts of mashed potatoes that are better. So she makes these mashed potatoes. She peels them. She chops them up. She puts butter, tons of butter, way too much butter. That's why she's got a big fat ass. And she puts all this butter in there. And then she loads them up. My kids love it. They beg her for them. And they come in, they're ice cold every year. Every year. And I could heat them up in 2 seconds, but nobody wants to listen to me, so I just sit quiet.
Now, the turkey does get hot.
Oh, no.
Oh,
that gets heated. Either? And, again, my mother insists on tinfoil being over the turkey. Oh, it'll be dry. It'll dry out. Helen, it'll dry out. And I go, Ma, if you took the tinfoil off, the turkey would heat. No, it'll dry out. So as a result, it's ice cold. Oh. It always sucks. The mashed potatoes suck.
Don't you love these family gatherings?
And then I tell my sister just to make some vegetables, because she makes vegetables.
Yeah.
And she always puts some butter on them. I said, can't you just steam the vegetables and put my own butter on them? Cards Friday.
Are you?
Yeah, to bring my brother-in-law. Dominic. We banned Dominic from the card games.
You can't do that.
Well, I know. But he's back in somehow. Dominic cheated the last time we played cards in a bad way.
He let
fixed
you
the
win.
deck. He fixed the deck for me twice because he's in love with me.
Oh.
I might as well be a woman. Howard never wins. I'm going to fix the deck. So he fixed the deck. Now everyone's pissed off. So now he's been begging
to get back in
the game.
Have you played any card games without him?
No. We want to play without him, but no one can because he pays for the hotel and he pays for all the food.
I thought. He's the guy with the money.
So he buys his way back into the game. But since he cost everyone all that money, since he fixed the deck twice and gave me 4 aces,
yes,
he has to reimburse everyone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
To get back in?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
so in essence, it'll be a card game with Dominic paying all the money.
I'm glad that you're going to have a good time on your Thanksgiving weekend. Sounds delightful.
I might have Thanksgiving at Scores. Do they throw a Scores Thanksgiving with just strippers?
Sure they would.
Enjoy your meal.
Howard Stern's Thanksgiving and Christmas special from Scores, where Howard breaks bread with all the Scores girls. I'm working on that.
It's amazing.
Now, let me take a break here.
All right, because then I'm going to come back and tell you about your friend, Warren Littlefield, who's in town. Why isn't he here?
I don't know. Why would he be here?
You're praising him to the hilt. You'd think he'd come in and thank you.
No. What is it?
Dominic Barber keeps calling.
What does he want?
He keeps going, I don't know, he keeps going, the card game.
Yeah,
talk about the card game.
We talked about it. Get off the phone.
I'm representing Pat Cooper.
Yeah.
I am.
You ever hear anything like that?
I'm meeting him at 1 o'clock.
Did you ever hear anything like that?
Frightening. It was scary, but I think it's got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with the full moon and the season.
Listen, we're playing cards again, but a lot of the guys are still pissed.
Well, I have to wear a dress. That's the deal.
I hear the guys are plotting something. They're going to steal Dominic's pants.
No,
We're going to strip him and pink belly him.
No, I have to wear a dress, but I've agreed to do it.
All right.
Well, no more cheating this time.
How come I never get invited?
Because you never come. You with baby Jackson.
No one ever invited me. I've never.
You want to come? You want to come?
Well, what day is it?
Friday.
Wait a minute.
I can probably make it. No,
I could probably make it. We don't. You see, Gary, here's why you're not invited. You don't say to guys, "I can probably make it." You got to make a commitment. Either you're coming or not, because you show up and then no guys are there.
Right.
Yeah, Howard, you decide right away. You don't go home and ask Allison.
No, I told Dominic. Dominic picked up the phone. You want to play Friday? I said, "Are the guys letting you play?" He goes, "I called everyone and apologized." I said, "I'm in." I'm going to ask my wife's permission.
Absolutely.
You know what? If I got to ask my wife's permission, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a gun and shoot myself. How's that? Then life is over.
Howard's a man. I'll say anything to play.
Dominic's the man.
But I thought Gary said he didn't play cards.
Dominic's such a man, he'll leave his house. He won't even tell Irma where he's going.
I told Gary we're playing. You know what he said to me?
When?
Gee, I don't know.
When did you
Maybe
tell?
I can.
You lying bastard.
Hey, last time we played, you didn't show up.
Lying.
You were invited once.
No,
you didn't show up.
Of course I did. You guys.
You want to play Friday?
You guys.
Pussy boy, you want to play? You want to play? I'll take your money.
You guys played on vacation. No one invited me.
Would you like to play Friday?
I'll see about it.
Well, then forget it. Who needs you? How many guys we got so far?
We have more people than we ever had before.
That's going to be the real Thanksgiving. I want traditional card game. Turkey, trimmings, everything.
I'm making some platter, let me tell you.
Come look at the platter. Oh, look at the platter. Howard, I'm so happy I'm back in with the in-crowd.
Who's playing?
We've got Don.
Don?
I'm trying to get him in.
Yeah.
Wayne.
Howard's looking for the fun in that.
Yeah, where's the fun in that?
Wayne, Neil.
You might as well bring your father.
Yeah.
No, Don, not that Don. Don.
Don. Oh, the other Don.
Yeah, the other Don.
Okay.
And
Don Corleone.
Maybe a guest appearance for a short time from the good senator.
Oh, good. Senator D'Amato wanted to play.
A guest appearance.
Hey,
how about the governor?
I figure we can take him in about an hour.
No Joey?
He was on Saturday Night Live.
That's just outing. No, I don't know if Senator D'Amato would be fun in a card game.
Not just for an hour. We'll take his money and send him home.
You hear Dominic's front door going in the back?
That's his wife's vibrator. You don't think Dominic can satisfy anyone? I'm just kidding. Irma would never use a vibrator. She's a very, very beautiful woman. And I'll tell you something, you should treat her better.
She loves
he leaves his house. He don't even tell her where he's going. Of course you mind. But what are you going to do if you're married to Dominic? Now there'll be 900 guys at the game.
I don't even know who he said was going to be there.
This guy Don who plays with us, Wayne. Don is Wayne's boss. And he's a good guy. Quite frankly, I like Don better than I like Wayne. And Neil, Ralph, Ronnie.
Oh, because he didn't name all those people.
Yeah,
He said more people than ever before, and he said Don and Wayne.
My brother-in-law's coming.
Yeah.
You can't play cards with 900 guys. Maybe we'll have 2 tables. You going to come?
I don't
tables.
know.
Why don't we do?
Does it appear that I'm invited?
I just invited you. What do you want? An invitation?
You're sounding like Pat Cooper.
Yeah. I got to be cold.
I'm on a B-list for the card game.
You want to be in? You play cards?
I'm not that good. But that's okay. I'm willing to bring money, and I'm willing to play.
You want to have fun? Norman's going to play.
How much do you need to be in? What's 100, 200?
Yeah. You can play for whatever you want. I think what we ought to do if you have a lot of guys.
Is Scott coming?
Scott will probably be there if he gets permission. There's another guy's got to call home for permission. Scott, you playing? What, you want to see a pussy whip man? Hold on, wait a second. Wait, the definition of pussy whip is going to walk right in.
Well, the reason why it's taking so long to come in is because he's dialing home right now.
Yeah, he's getting quick permission.
He gets auto dial, gets permission, and runs in.
Yes, sweetheart.
Yes, dear. Yes. I know. Yes. I'm going to go. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You playing?
No.
Why?
I'll be away.
Oh, family function?
Yes.
Where are you going to go? Where are you going?
What's his address?
You are?
Yes.
Your wife's sister?
Yes.
Oh, it feels like a party.
Queens. Sure you don't want to play cards?
I can't.
Have to be there.
If I was in town, I'd play. If I was in town, I'd play.
Just kill Scott, because Scott loves to play cards more than anything with us. And all we do is goof on him the whole card game. I don't know why he enjoys it. We sit there and just laugh every time he loses a hand, and he loses every hand.
You know what? As bad as you guys are, you're not as bad.
That's right. And he professes to be this great card player, and I've never seen him win yet. I don't even see him win a hand. And then you know what he wants to do? He invents all these stupid games so guys get so confused. So he can win. Make the game so confusing that I sit there and go, I need help. I gotta have a guy tell me if I have a good hand because no one can figure it out.
I wind up throwing away a great hand.
Yeah. They play a game high-low. I go, I don't know from low. I know I get a high 5-card stud, 7-card stud. Play a game that I know. They go, let's play high-low with 5s. You know what I'll do? I'll make a cross in the middle of the table. It'll be 5s and 4s or wild. And then if you any cards, you can discard cards. And it's like, well, hey, no wonder, Scott.
With a 7. What is that?
Who knows?
Have you ever played baseball? Baseball, 7-card stud, 3s and 9s are wild, 4 you get an extra card.
Yeah, oh please. No,
I don't want to play those
Scott
games.
loves that.
I don't want to play those games.
Because Scott would win because no one knows what the hand is.
No.
It takes a guy 9 hours to figure out how to divide the pot up.
Just wanted to play high-low. I don't want to play all those wild card games.
Yeah, well, you know what? Why don't you go play at your sister-in-law's house?
Okay.
All right, maybe you can get a game together there.
High-low.
Don't play with me. Learn how to play. Play like a jerk.
Play high-low.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I played.
I'd rather play with Pat Cooper than you. He makes more sense than you. You gonna play, Gary?
I really have to.
Are you gonna be able to tear yourself away from Baby Jackson?
Hey, come on.
Isn't it your turn to watch Jackson?
Oh yeah, maybe your wife needs a break so she can get some downtime. Hey, don't you want to have quality time with Baby Jackson?
I do want to have some quality time.
When are you gonna get sick of that whole thing?
You know exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna go home, and Mary's gonna say, "Oh, this is your day off, and you're gonna leave."
Oh, thanks. Well, actually, I've been trapped in the house all week. Maybe I want to go out and play cards. To be very honest, just walk out of the house.
The limit is that my brother and nephew are in 2 towns in Texas, and I might want to take my nephew. That's the dilemma. Okay. But if I take him out on Saturday, I can play.
Do me a favor. Why don't you just say no now?
Why?
Because you're a pussy. You're not going to play. Good. Thank you. You don't even want to play.
I do want to play.
You want to play? Then say yes.
Hey, I got family obligations.
All right, good. Goodbye. I got 20,000 people. That's why I'm playing cards.
Yeah, but you're the king of your family. You get to tell them what to do.
So when are you going to be the king of your family?
I got fathers, brothers. I'm not going to wait for the family.
Fathers and brothers.
I'm in charge of my nephew and little else.
What's that crap in your teeth? Take a big smile. Get a close-up on Scott's teeth.
Oh, it's a big poppy seed from his bagel.
Yeah, good. You're even less appetizing. All right, let's take a break, and we'll continue with the news right after these. Obviously, an exhausting and trying show for all of us.
Possibly seeing the loss of a dear friend.
Yes.
Who knows?
Well, we'll analyze tomorrow. Meanwhile, Robin, we have so much more news to get to.
I wanted to talk to you about Warren Littlefield. I see in the paper today that he does not want to end his career with the black mark of having lost the late-night franchise that once belonged to NBC.
Isn't he a young guy? Why is he ending his career already?
I don't know, but it sounded to me like he is having those feelings that usually occur to a president once he gets in office. Everything he does, he thinks of in terms of history.
Yeah.
Rather than thinking of, well, what's the right thing to... Well, how will this look when they write it in history?
Don't you dare criticize Warren Littlefield. That guy's a genius. When you have accomplished what Warren Littlefield has accomplished, this man... Do you watch the show?
What has he accomplished?
Name it. Name it in show business.
Has he performed?
He started out as a writer in films. He wrote the movie E.T. Do you ever look at who wrote E.T.?
I don't know.
Warren Littlefield. No, how do you think he got famous? He wrote E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
I got to look this up.
He did. Go look in your movie. You don't even know who wrote it.
I don't know who wrote it.
After he wrote E.T., he got hired by NBC to do the late-night programming, the programming thing.
Yes.
The reason they hired him is so they can get him as a writer cheap. He wrote, like the new show ER, he's the head writer on that. He wrote all those episodes. He wrote the first 6 homicide scripts. He wrote
Barry
2
Levinson
scripts.
had nothing to do with it.
Do you watch Seinfeld?
Yes.
He writes with Seinfeld and Larry David, okay? I know this. He came up with the whole, don't do a show about nothing.
That was his idea.
It was. There's nothing on that show.
Show is about nothing.
Such a creative mind, this guy, that it's like fertilizer. He just lays it down. He told Paul Reiser to take Richard Lewis's act.
Well, then he's a very smart man, and there'll be no problem with him putting late nights on NBC back in the #1 spot. His game plan, he says, is to have The Tonight Show even with late night by the end of this year and ahead of it by 1995.
How's he plan to do that?
He says that he is on the phone with Jay at least every day. When he's in California, he visits him 3 times a week.
Oh, that's the worst. Poor Jay.
At night, when he's on the phone with Jay, he talks to him about what worked and what didn't on the show.
Do you need Pat Cooper to be like a little wild and nutty, and that'll help him in his career?
I think he's advising Pat.
Oh, really? He calls Jay? Oh,
yes,
Jay must really like that.
He says, I speak to him nightly by phone about what worked on the show and what didn't and why.
Here's your report card, Jay. I got a feeling, though...
Stops by the Tonight Show offices 2 or 3 times a week and has helped devise high-powered formats for the Tonight promos during NBC's prime time hours.
That's very bad what Warren's doing. He should not take credit for Jay's raise. Jay has gone up in the ratings. They're now about a 10th of a point apart.
And
when
he
a
is
guy,
taking credit.
He is. He's like, he goes up and he goes, well, of course.
Call me.
You didn't hear from Warren when the show was in the dumper. He was making 3 phone calls a day. All right, but listen, he's entitled. He's written all those great shows. He wrote E.T., you know.
He says now that he's, got the Tonight Show on track, he has to work on re-energizing Monday nights between 8 and 9, where the Fresh Prince and Blossom have been losing steam.
He'll write a new show, that's all.
And in January, he hopes to shore up his Tuesday and Thursday schedule.
Oh, he'll do it.
So he's really looking over the whole lineup there. He's going to fix everything.
He'll fix it. You'll see. Don't laugh. I'm telling you. You know when he was a kid...
Feel for Jay.
You don't even know about...
phone calls.
Isn't that great? Yeah, but Warren, you would take those phone calls from him. He's so bright. I mean...
Of course.
Do you know... This is something that killed me. I read about this guy as a child. The Peacock. The NBC Peacock was his idea. He mailed it into NBC as a lark, as a kid, as a school project, and they adapted that to their logo. They adopted it as their logo. They can adapt anything.
When they went through that whole color thing, he came up with the idea of the peacock.
Yeah.
He invented color.
He invented color.
He didn't invent color, but he colored it inside the lines of the peacock. Give you that. Guy was a young kid.
All right.
Brilliant man.
There are a couple of legal actions I would like to discuss with you and see what your Solomon-like mind would say about them.
I am very clear on the law. Go ahead.
First of all, the Heidi Fleiss case out in California. They've had a number of witnesses come up and talk about how Heidi arranged for girls to come in and perform acts for undercover cops for $1,500.
Right.
They had videotape and a lot of witnesses.
All right.
Now, the defense contends that Heidi was entrapped. That if they hadn't been so insistent upon her providing them with this service, she would never have done this thing.
I see.
And they're contending that the law doesn't really look at prostitution as a serious crime because they never prosecute the Johns.
Go ahead.
That's their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to win this case?
Okay. First of all, let me just say that there's no such thing as entrapment. That's number one. In other words, Robin, if I came to you and I said, Robin, I got $10,000 right now, please, I got to have sodomy. Either you are into it or you're not. That's not entrapment.
Well, let me ask you this.
Right.
If you know that I can procure you something and that I do it for money for others, but you can't get those others to testify and you can't catch me doing it, is it all right to then set up a sting operation where you're wiring people to come in and get me on tape doing what I do?
Yes.
Okay.
No problem with that.
All right.
That's building a case. Because nowadays you got to build a case. O.J. Simpson, they got everything on him, but they don't have an actual videotape of him slicing the girl's head off. So you can see already, it throws the case into confusion. You got to have, believe me, if they had a videotape of him slicing the head off, they would still say it was fixed. So you got to have, entrapment. Now it would be entrapment. You push them to it. So there is no such thing as entrapment. Anything goes in law enforcement as far as I'm concerned.
All right, so you're okay
Having
with
said
all of that?
Okay with all that. So the problem I have in cases of prostitution is the case of people not paying taxes. This drives me nuts. I can't stand the fact that people, I don't mind prostitution. Make them pay taxes. That's all I say. They're making money without paying taxes. It drives me nuts that I got to pay taxes, and there's this whole underground economy that doesn't pay tax. Makes me crazy. And I pay taxes on everything. If I make a club appearance, if I did anything, always paid the tax. Because, you know me, I get caught. So I want others to pay taxes. That drives me nuts. Having said all this, the case that drives me nuts is this Mayflower madam here in New York. Here she was, a whoremongerer, and she never did a day in jail. I think it's hypocritical that she never did a day in jail. If prostitution is illegal, absolutely the madam and the Johns should all go to prison. I don't think it should be illegal. I think it should be a taxable business, and that's that. Now, having said all this, you're asking me what's going to happen with Heidi Fleiss.
Case, yes. Would you get
Heidi Fleiss will be convicted of something. I don't know. I can't tell you what the judge will hand
Well, this
to
is
her.
a jury trial, and
But the judge will have to hand a sentence.
Yeah, but I'm not asking about the sentence. Will she be convicted?
Yes. It's a high-profile case. There's enough pressure in this case. She will be convicted. There's tax evasion.
Well, that's a different case. That's not the case here. This is just the prostitution.
Oh, just the prostitution?
Of the prosecution.
Yes, she will be convicted of something there.
All right.
And she'll be convicted of tax evasion.
Well, that's probably true. Her father, too?
I don't know the story on the father. I don't really know it.
Well, he's a part of that case. I just...
All right, throw him in jail.
Throw him in jail. Okay. In London, doctors mistakenly implanted the wrong embryos in two mothers undergoing test tube fertility treatment. But they realized their mistake quickly, and neither implantation resulted in a birth.
All right, so what's the problem?
I just find that fascinating in terms of, suppose this had gone
to term.
Full term. Both these women wound up pregnant and had babies. Now, who are babies? You always said the woman who had the baby is the mother. So just because it's a genetic thing, you would not suppose babies.
The egg is the mother. That's what I say. Because, technology keeps changing. You got to keep revising. Of course, I used to say whoever had the baby, because whoever thought he'd take an egg and was giving someone else. Whoever's egg it is the mother. And whoever's sperm it is the father. That's it.
All right, let's go with the scenario here then, okay? Because this is test tube baby, so it was the egg.
By the way, I want to go on record saying test tube babies and all of this transplantation is ghoulish and should not be done under any circumstance. But go ahead, yes.
It was the egg of one woman and her husband's sperm, let's say.
Yes.
Planted that into the wrong woman.
Go ahead.
So now she is having the baby of the other couple.
She is what they call an oven. the person whose egg, you see, until you solve these cases, Robert, until you have a clear definition of who the mother is, like I do, these will never stop. Because there'll be legal battles, lawyers will get rich, they'll be fighting over these babies.
Because in the Mary Beth Whitehead case,
that was all handled wrong.
You said this woman spent 9 months cooking this baby. She developed ties to it.
It was her egg.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
Well, this woman, she provided her hormones, her blood supply, and everything.
I don't care.
To this foreign baby.
No. Whoever.
Which baby would she want?
I don't care what she wants. I am the judge. You asked me to judge. I told you it's all simple. Nothing to do with it. Mary Beth Whitehead's egg was her egg.
Right, that's true.
And she was impregnated by a guy named Stern. I remember his name.
Yes.
Because I had the same name. And the guy wanted to take custody of the baby with his wife. And I said, no, the mother should get custody. Mary Beth Whitehead should have raised that child. Now, in this case, now you got a whole new thing. You got new eggs being transferred into somebody else's body, and then some guy getting those eggs pregnant. Whosever egg it was is the mother. That's it. And you could take that egg and put it...
at birth,
you could put it in the body of a chicken.
Grab that baby from that woman and say, no, this is not your baby. Your baby's over there.
That's right. And women would get scared. They wouldn't be doing this anymore. That's it. That's the end of it. Whoever's egg it is. And there can be no other definition. And let me tell you something. If all judges were as clear on the law as I am, the lawyers would be out of business. I would go, no need for lawyers. Whose egg is it? Raise your hand. It's my egg, Your Honor. It's your baby. Goodbye. But Your Honor, we want to argue. No argument. Goodbye. But Your Honor, you're being cold-hearted. That's right. Goodbye.
Well, I just wanted to ask because I want to know where you stand on these laws as these new technologies come up.
I am clear.
Now I see in the paper that some great scientist has come up with a way to change your genetics.
Oh, God bless him.
Not for you.
I want mine eradicated.
Not for you. It won't help you.
Fix Fred while you're at it.
Your offspring would then have these different genetics.
How do you fix genetics?
Well, what they did was they took one mouse.
Go ahead.
And they figured out how to grab a hold of the gene-producing material.
Go ahead.
And they shot the gene-producing material of one mouse into another mouse. And the new sperm was like the other mouse sperm, not like the mouse that was making the sperm.
Listen, I got to tell you something. I got a penis the size of a peanut.
Oh, dear.
And if I could have my genetics changed, I would do it in a minute. I would beg my parents. I come from the worst stock there is.
Yes, but it won't change the way you look. It would just change the genetics you pass on.
Unfortunately, it's too late for me. But that would be a great thing if I could have different genetics. But people got to be honest. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, do I really want to pass? People get enamored with themselves. They want to pass on their genetics.
Well, that's what it's all about. And it was about that for you, too.
I guess they didn't look in the mirror when my parents made me. Put a mirror over the bed. There should be a mirror over everyone's bed, and they should take a good look at themselves before they procreate. Change your mind. I don't know how my parents looked at themselves and decided to have a baby.
I think they love themselves.
I have the worst genetics. You ever take a look at me? It's pathetic. I have to have long hair just to hide my skinny, scrawny neck. It fills out my face. And I still look bizarre.
I think you're a little...
Only good gene I got is my feet and my hands. Can you imagine?
Your hair's nice.
Hair. Until it got ruined on my last haircut.
You haven't talked about that.
Don't wanna.
Oh, boy.
Look like an ostrich. When an ostrich is in, that's when I'll be in. My physical appearance is so distressing to me.
Remember the Navy woman pilot who...
Yes.
Who lost her life trying to land her plane on one of these aircraft carriers?
I know her last name, Holtzgreen.
That's right.
I follow all these stories.
She crashed on October 25th. They just buried her at Arlington Cemetery yesterday. And do you know that some people... What?
They just buried her yesterday?
Yeah, I know.
Hasn't she been like a month?
October 25th. They just found her body last week.
Oh, my.
She was in the water.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my.
The thing that bothers me is just because a woman crashes a plane, immediately people have to cast aspersions on her qualifications.
Is that right? Is that what they're doing?
Of course. People have been insisting that maybe she shouldn't have been flying that plane because she wasn't qualified. She was the first woman to qualify to
maybe they rushed her
fly a combat
woman driver
plane.
Period.
And there are people out there who immediately just say, see, told you a woman wasn't supposed to be doing that. She wasn't qualified to do that.
Period.
Like no men ever crash planes.
Right. Men have crashed planes.
They've flown out of the sky every day. Nobody ever says the guy shouldn't have been flying.
Because the man don't get his friends like a woman does.
I resent that highly. Her own mother, while she's grieving, has had to release the woman's Navy records to prove that she was qualified to land that jet on an aircraft carrier. Shame on you people.
Sound like Nancy Sirianni-Martley, your very women's lib today.
George Pataki seems to have...
Does the water bloat you, like with those two little kids? I know the two little kids, they could hardly recognize them when they went into that lake because their bodies were so bloated.
Well, yeah, I don't know how they know that's really her.
Yeah.
Maybe they did some kind of dental impression or something.
They have to bury these people in piano boxes. They get bloated from the water like sponges. It's awful. Awful.
Holmgreen has gangrene.
Holmgreen. First of all, her sister is still on the E! Network. Dagny Holmgreen. What a piece of ass.
She is on the E! Network?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Of course you wouldn't know it. Nobody gets it.
Oh.
Only I would know that. They have to tell me. What else, Robin? Anything?
So George Pataki seems to be having a little bit of trouble controlling Mario Cuomo.
Right.
In this lame duck period here as Cuomo is leaving the governorship.
Well, you know why. Mario Cuomo considers this his personal fiefdom, New York State.
Yes.
This is he gets the budget in when he wants to get it in. This is his. You can't just take this from him.
In a phone conversation yesterday morning, Pataki asked Cuomo to stop hiring and promoting state employees, to delay any new state contracts, and to impose a moratorium on other major state commitments that can be put off until after the new year so that when he gets into office, he can make these decisions because these will affect us for the next several years that he's in office.
And what did Cuomo say?
You don't need to do all this
That's
stuff.
a good thing to say. What did Cuomo say, the great orator?
Cuomo was not willing to make a commitment.
Of course not. Of course not. Why
he would
should
only take a look at the request, is what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. That's very nice.
Meanwhile, do you realize that they're still trying to figure out who the new U.S. Senator from California is?
Fred Norris.
Michael Huffington was running against Dianne Feinstein and paid about $27 million in own money for the campaign.
Right.
And he won't concede. He now says that a whole bunch of the ballots were by illegal aliens. They weren't even people from California who were voting, but the people who run the elections out there say there was no evidence of major fraud in the
Let me ask you something. So. I know I go to the polls. They got your address down there. I can't vote illegally. Mm-hmm. How do illegal aliens?
Well, somehow they get fake papers, I suppose, and then they
want to vote so badly? Then let them vote.
And since that Proposition 187 and he was running strongly against illegal aliens, maybe they had a real stake. Unless he wants to pay for a recount, they're sticking with the results they have.
I see. So how many votes did Dianne Feinstein have over him?
I don't know, but they got down to the point where they were collecting. They had to look at the absentee ballots. Wow. That's how close the election was.
Nobody looks at those. Anything else in the news, Robin?
Let me just go through this real quickly to see if there's anything else I want to talk about. Oh, here's another one of these criminals we're letting out. Early next month, a guy named Reginald Muldrew.
Is he from this planet? Muldrew.
If he passes a battery of psychological tests, will be paroled somewhere in California.
You should have no problem passing those.
He's known as the pillowcase rapist.
Take this test.
He was convicted years ago of, among other things, raping 4 women and assaulting a child twice.
And what do they want to know from the test?
He was a suspect in 200 rapes.
So what do they want to know?
They want to just test him to see if he's okay now.
Who cares?
And they're going to let him out.
Unbelievable. 200 rapes. How is this possible? This is what I mean about these judges and these lawyers. They're all out of it. Allow me real power. Put me into... I have to overthrow everybody.
Now, here's a case that was never in question. They have thrown out the paternity suit filed against Michael Jackson. Did anybody ever think Michael Jackson was the father of a 10-year-old boy? This woman says that she was claiming that Michael raped her or something a couple of years ago. And she fathered her child. But the judge just said, DNA tests show that Michael is not the father, so they threw out the case and forbade her to bring any other kind of legal action against him like this again without the judge's approval. But I don't think for a minute anybody doubted Michael in that case.
Didn't they say Liberace raped her first, and then it was Michael Jackson? That was my theory.
In Washington, D.C., the Catholic bishops are still meeting, and they seem to be shocked that when they got to their rooms at the Omnishorum Hotel, that films like Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas were available in their rooms.
Oh, my. Never mind that. Did you see the other film that was in there? What? Comedy's Dirtiest Dozen. They freaked out.
And they
at least there were no little boys in their room.
And they found out that these porn films are big sellers in hotels. Now they've got to figure out what to do about that.
Right.
There was a problem they didn't even know existed. They go to the hotel and they find out that porn films are hot items. Now they've got to take care of it.
Wow.
God bless those. And our friend Michael Moriarty, who's now doing CNBC's Talk Live, he's going to be hosting that. He hosted it on Saturday night and announced that he was going to run for president because he's so upset with everything that's going on. This is the guy who used to be on that TV show, Law and Order, and then he claimed that they pushed him out because he said something to the Attorney General. Came here to complain about it. Well, now he's on CNBC Talk Live, and he announced that he was going to run for president, and he withdrew the very next day.
Very, very great.
Because he had no idea about the equal time rule.
Oh, I see.
And didn't realize how much of a problem it would cause. So he's no longer running for president.
I tuned in. I saw him playing the piano. He didn't even get he was playing the piano and singing. Michael Moriarty's show.
And speaking of the late night wars, David Letterman is bringing his mother back.
Oh, that's good.
He's going to have her on the show cooking Thanksgiving turkey via satellite.
That's a funny bit. He's brilliant. He
knows how to be.
He is so brilliant.
He brought out that secret weapon.
That's all right. Warren Littlefield is writing a bit for Jay that's going to counteract that. He's doing that right now in his house, in his bunker.
Okay.
He's right. He's going to have Jay build a spaceship and fly to Mars for Thanksgiving.
Just want Warren to know who he's hangling with.
That's right. Actually, Leno is going to bring back his mother, too. He's going to dig her up for Thanksgiving and stuff her.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be like Weekend at Bernie's. He's going to stuff her like a turkey.
Thanksgiving at Bernie's.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, Leno's going to do mother and have her on.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be a great show. It's going to counteract Dave's mother.
Oh, boy. Well, it's getting nasty.
What was that, Jay?
More giblets, Ma.
Getting nasty in those late night wars.
This carcass is pretty full.
Stuck a pop-up timer in there. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, very good, Robin.
I just wanted to tell you that in the Post today, they have an exclusive story that says the prosecutor in the New Jersey town where that young girl who has accused Kelsey Grammer of sleeping with her when she was underage, he investigated but couldn't file charges because the young girl wouldn't cooperate.
I see.
So make of that what you will. The girl's parents are now suing Grammer for a large sum of money.
It's very upsetting to see a man with such great talent under siege like this. Bad grammar.
And Cindy Crawford is denying that she and Richard Gere are Splitsville and that their marriage is over. She says their marriage is just fine, even though he's in London and she's in Los Angeles, and they haven't seen each other in quite a while.
Yeah.
It's a way to keep a marriage alive.
Let me tell you. Actually, you can't wait to see it.
So that's what's happening.
Great, Robin, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll have a jam-packed show for our big Thanksgiving program.
That's our Thanksgiving show.
That's right. We're going to be analyzing the Pat Cooper incident now for the next several weeks. Also, we're going to have some mystery guests and various things going on tomorrow. Don't miss our big Thanksgiving show where we stuff Fred.
All right.
Hey, Jackie New Rape Joke Page Martling, everyone's excited about your recent success. Just coming back from the big Patty Davis insult appearance. And now with his 78-minute CD or cassette, only $10 plus $3 shipping and handling. Holiday special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. It's an important CD for your holidays. And also, tomorrow night, which is really the wildest night of the year, by anyone's definition.
The night before Thanksgiving.
Jackie jams with you at Rascals Comedy Club. A good way. You don't have to work the next day. You're up late with Jackie, featuring Jake Thomas on keyboards. Very rarely does Jackie bring in a keyboard guy, but this is it. For jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a paid service. And also, don't miss Boyd Gary, that's right, at Bazooka's in Secaucus, New Jersey on December 1st from 7 to 9 p.m. with the Bazooka Girls. Woo! By the way, on tomorrow's Thanksgiving show, Jackie will insult Jay Leno's mother to her face. She's going to dig her up and talk to her face. Don't miss Stuttering John appearing in Tony and Tina's wedding. And to get a signed copy of Stuttering John's debut CD, call 201-942-OUCH. How many times have I done bits with my mother and had her on and had her do all kinds of things over the years for the past years? No one ever writes it up in the paper.
I remember the year that you had your mother cooking something on the air.
Yes.
That was in Washington.
That's right.
Nobody wrote a thing about it.
But Letterman, who just wised up to the whole bit, I don't know, he puts his mother on. It's a big deal.
Yep. In fact, they're even calling for her to have her own show.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Which is even more bizarre.
No, it's not bizarre. It's just the place we wanted to get married. These places, like, book up
but what
2 years in advance now. It's
people work
absurd.
on a Friday.
Yeah, but, you know, people around here don't.
So they have to get there. But what about the rest of your guests? They don't work?
I don't know. I guess they're taking the day off.
That is hard.
What do you want me to say?
You're going to get married on a Friday, 3 hours from Manhattan. Mm-hmm. And the people, your loved ones, forget us.
Yeah.
Your loved ones.
They're willing to make that sacrifice.
It's not a sacrifice. Some people can't get off from work, genius.
So I guess they can't come. So far, it hasn't been an issue.
You mean in Saratoga, that's the only place that's available? You have to get married there?
In
all of fucking New York? And
it's not me.
Your girlfriend really wanted to go there? Is she from there?
Well, she's like from even further upstate, so it was kind of a middle ground.
It was a middle ground.
Yeah.
Someone told me you're dyeing your sideburns now?
Yeah.
What's going on with that? You have gray hair?
No, I don't have gray hair. I just couldn't grow very good sideburns, so I said, I tried putting some... I took the Ronnie approach. It's not that
get
good
married on a Friday.
Yeah.
What time?
Like 6:30, 6 o'clock.
All right, so 6 o'clock. So let's say a guy's got a 9-to-5 job. How the hell's he going to get there?
He'll have to take a half day.
Have to take a half? Like people can just decide
They don't have to do anything. They don't have to come. I don't really care, to be honest with you.
That's nice.
If you don't care, then why is anyone going?
I don't know. Good question.
You wouldn't go if it was you.
Probably not.
I gotta say, have I sent you a gift yet?
No.
All right, I'll send it to you.
That's all right.
What do you want? How much?
I don't know.
What do I have to send?
What would be good?
What'd you give Bubba?
I'll give you the same then. That was heavy cash donation.
You don't have to do that.
I'll
Whatever.
give it to you.
It's all good.
I know what I'm going to
I'll give you $1,500. You happy with that?
That's fine.
All right.
That's more than generous.
That's unbelievable.
Fuck off my back.
Yes, sir.
I know what I'm going to give Will, and I like Will a lot. I think I'm gonna give him at least the same I gave.
What are you going to give Robin?
Probably in the ballpark.
Yeah. You don't have to go.
like Will.
No one expects you to go as high as me, so you can always get about
I'm
500 cheaper.
Do more than you.
You can.
Round one up each other.
This time.
That's perfect.
Now I'm giving more than Robin.
I'm trying to help you out, Will.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wish I had my checkbook here. I'd just write it right now.
Start a competition.
Did you send me a card or something?
I got your invite on my desk.
You haven't responded yet.
Yeah, forgive me, and that's wrong, and I will do it.
Yeah, I have to respond to
Gary, write me a note to send Will a check.
Okay.
And then make sure I give Jason the same thing. Do I have to give Jason the same thing?
Can you give me more, please?
Why?
I don't know. It'd just be funny. It would kill Jason.
When is Jason getting married?
November.
Oh, all right.
He hasn't given out his...
No, not yet. He's not quite there yet.
Did he send save the date cards?
Did you hear about Jason?
No.
He said this is okay to talk about it.
What?
He took out a $15,000 loan to pay for his wedding.
An asshole.
What?
So he's starting out in the hole, man. You can't do that shit.
So dumb.
It's like, wow.
Why do people do that?
I don't know.
Have a cheaper wedding.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who cares how fancy the wedding is?
Don't even have a wedding.
That's what I said.
If you got to take out a loan for a wedding,
and
don't
the
have a
interest
wedding.
rate is ridiculous.
Can I say something?
It's a loan shark.
That's $15,000 he could put toward a down payment on a house.
Howard, guess what the interest rate is on that loan?
Wow.
I'm going to say 18%.
You're right. You're at 17 and change.
Right.
My God.
That's foolish, young man.
I know a Shylock down the port give you less.
Holy crap. I know. I plan to pay it all back.
Why don't you guys have a double wedding? That way it would cost less.
Will doesn't want anything to do with me. No, I mean, listen, I had to come up with money somehow. It's my fault.
Doesn't the girl's parents pay for the wedding?
No. He's paying. Everyone's chipping in, but no. Her father's a great guy, but
what does he do for a living?
Well, he's retired now.
What did he do?
He worked at IBM but not like.
He probably made a good living.
No, he was like he worked in the factory. Great guy, but he's not exactly loaded.
No stock options.
You know what? He could come up with the money.
Oh, great! I talked to him. The money we got from him is very generous, but that was pulling teeth.
How much did he give you?
15.
He gave you 15 grand, so why can't you have a wedding on that?
How much is your wedding going to cost?
Oh, you don't even want to fucking know.
What do
you don't even want to know.
Yes, we do.
Can I say something? I want to give you the best advice you ever got. Don't have a wedding.
It's out of my hand. Dude, if this was up to me,
don't get married.
There's no wedding.
If you're taking out a loan, then it's up to you.
Well, it's either take out a loan or go to jail. Like, I mean, this wedding was planned around me, and I tried to keep stuff down.
Dude.
There's no shrimp at the wedding.
Can I say something?
What?
Don't do this.
But already,
it's done.
Start out a marriage in the hole that way, $15,000.
I'm hoping the money I get, it's gifts, we'll pay that off, and then I won't be in the hole anymore.
And then you'll have no money to start
then
marriage.
Listen, I said at the onset of all this, I'm like, let's take all the money everyone's offering us, the 15 from her dad, whatever. I go, and let's go buy a house. This was my plan.
That's what you should
And we get married at City Hall. And you know what? I was laughed out of the room. No one takes me seriously. And
why are you marrying a woman who doesn't take you seriously?
She takes me seriously, but this wedding thing.
You said no one takes me seriously.
No one took me seriously when it came to the wedding. Everyone thinks I'm an asshole for not wanting to have a big wedding.
Where's you going to find someone who takes
Who's everyone?
serious?
Give me the names. Your mother?
My
How much
mother
did your mother chip in?
15.
She chipped him 15. So now you got $30,000, and that's not enough for this wedding.
You got more than that.
That covers the catering hall. Yeah.
Really? What are you guys? Where are you getting married?
It's nothing. We're getting married in Hackensack or Hackettstown. I mean, it's not like we're going anywhere fucking fancy or doing anything ultra fancy.
You're talking about $45,000 now.
Well, you're paying close to that.
No, I'm not. Not even close to that.
Well, mine's not 3 hours away.
Can I tell you something?
With traffic it is.
That's a real dumb thing you're doing.
But
this is the
way they're making decisions already. He gets ignored.
Well, no, it's just...
Get ready, sweetie.
Did you get bamboozled into doing this?
No, not bamboozled, but things start slow. I said, let's have a small wedding.
It's such a waste of time. It really is.
You're preaching to the choir over here, man. I don't want a big wedding.
You know what? I've been through a wedding.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it.
It's a fucking way. I didn't want video. I didn't want photography.
Right.
Yeah, bring a digital. I have a camera. I'm a photographer. I can bring a camera and take pictures.
Right.
But everyone's fucking insane. Everyone tells me there's a certain way you have to do something,
and why
a certain way
can't
you have
you
to
be a man and grow up for once and say, listen, this is the way you should talk to your mother when she starts giving you horse shit. Say, listen, I love you all. You're nice people and your heart's in the right place. But let me explain to you my life the way I want to live it.
Like you
but you know what, Howard?
And then you say...
That's such bullshit
and then
because...
you say, no, it's not.
It is
and
bullshit,
then you say,
man. You do stuff for Beth. What, you dreamed of having Mark Consuelos marry you and have two different weddings?
We think it's hysterical together.
But wait
come on, man.
We do. I'm not doing something. If I didn't like Mark Consuelos, I wouldn't do it.
You like him, but you got talked into it.
No,
Come
I didn't.
on.
Not at all.
All right.
Honestly, I'm telling you the truth.
All right. You
I
wanted
didn't get talked into anything. And let me tell you something.
What?
I can afford to have my friends for dinner.
Right.
Sure.
You're at a different point in life.
Tell me about it.
When I got married the first time.
Like that.
When I'm going to tell you a story in a minute.
All right.
When I got married the first time, I didn't pay a dime, and I'll tell you, I didn't have a dime. I made less money than you. I mean, what you make is a fortune compared to what I had when I got married.
Yeah, but it's a different time.
It's a different time.
And you were younger when you got married.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got married. I didn't have any debt from my marriage. If I would have been 1 penny in debt, I wouldn't have gotten married at a big wedding. I guess my father-in-law paid for it. He even paid for the hotel that we stayed in. I had no money.
Right. Well,
and you don't live above your means.
You're 100% right, and I got to take blame for this because,
of course,
a year ago, you start planning.
Who were the people that told you?
No, I'm not going to blame other people. You know why? Because whatever you're right, and it doesn't matter what other people say.
My mother and father, without getting into too many details, as recently as a couple of weeks ago, called up to say something about my wedding, and I did a very loving thing. I sat them down. And I said to them, here are my thoughts on my wedding. And I'm going to include you in my thoughts so you understand how my life is going and what's going on. And I explained it to them. And afterwards they said, thank you for explaining it to us. Now we understand. That's a loving way to do it. Now,
Yeah, but at Jason's age, you were being railroaded by your mother.
No.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
I remember you ripping an earring out of your ear.
Yeah, I mean,
listen to me.
You're in a different place in life,
Because you were
man.
trying to go see your mother.
I would never live in debt in something my mother wanted me to do. If my mother said to me, it would be a good idea for you to be $15,000 in debt and pay 18% interest, I would not go along with it.
But she didn't tell me to take out the loan. Look, it's my fault.
It's not being insensitive, by the way.
No, I
You're
know.
not being insensitive.
I don't think it's being insensitive.
How come you can't have a nice wedding on $30,000?
Excuse me. He shouldn't even have a wedding. What do you think of that? The guy's he doesn't have a pot to piss in.
Yeah, but
take the $30,000 and buy a house.
Be in debt at $30,000.
Put it toward a mortgage.
Look, I'm with you, and I take blame. Bottom line is, you start planning this a year ago, and it's my fault. I'm bad with money. You don't have to put all this money up front. Everything comes later.
Now
and
let's change.
Right. So, and I,
no photographer.
Please.
You gotta have a photographer.
When is your
You're
wedding?
doing
Give me
this.
the date. I'll take the pictures.
November 8th.
All right. I'm going to come. I decided I'm coming to your wedding.
Awesome.
And I'll be the photographer.
Awesome. I love it.
And I'll tell you what. I've seen professional photographers. I am every bit as talented. There's no such thing as professional photography.
I agree with you. I think
give anyone
here.
a camera. If they unless they're cockayini, they should be able to take a picture.
I agree.
Agreed.
This whole
100%.
concept. I got to tell you something. I've seen Beth, who's a professional model, get photographed by some of the quote-unquote big names in photography. If I tell you I take a better picture of the woman than they do, it's the truth.
I believe
It's a racket. You know what a racket is?
A scam.
A scam, right. That's exactly right. Now
It's
you're
a
learning.
sham. It's a travesty of a sham.
honestly,
With mockeries of a sham.
It's a racket of this photography. And I'm telling you, I've taken pictures. Every magazine has taken pictures of me, and I see it's a racket. There's one woman I know who's better than all of them. Other than that, they're all the same.
Who's that?
Her name is, she used to be married to someone from Bachman Turner Overdrive or something. I don't know. What's her name? There's a woman who actually can make me look good. But it's rare. It's a rare. No, shut up. I'm giving you advice. Don't you want to make sure? All right, I'm done. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want to be the photographer.
No.
Right,
I mean,
forget it, Ralph. All right, you
listen,
done?
you know what?
All right, go have a wedding and be $15,000.
You know what, you're right. You're giving away.
I had enough.
To me, it's like the other night when.
No. I'm done, Artie. Please. Stop.
I just
all right,
wanna-
Jason.
He's
thank you.
offered a loan for $1,500.
He's being dopey.
That was okay.
Sorry, dude.
No, I'm trying to have a real conversation with you.
I
I'm
am too,
concerned
man.
about you, and then you go, "Who's it, Ralph? Who's it?" I'm trying to be real with you.
I'm going to help you.
I'm listening to you.
No, you're not. You're not.
Okay, I'm not listening to you.
You're making a mockery.
You have got to get on this right away. No photographers, no videographers.
This kid still has student loans he's paying off from college.
How much you in the hole for on that?
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's $34,000.
Oh my God!
Why'd you go to college, dude? You're typing.
I learned to type in high school. Things just listen. I blame myself.
Jason,
things got out of control.
You're a man. How old are you now? You're no kid.
29. No, I'm not.
Yeah,
a kid.
you're 29.
Yeah.
All right. You gotta sit down with your new wife, and you gotta say, listen, we gotta use our heads here. I'm 34 in the hole from my college. God knows what debt she's carrying. This broad's probably got a student loan too.
Yeah. No.
Sounds like
she doesn't have debt. She doesn't make any money.
What about the money for therapy?
She's a nursery school teacher.
Nursery school teacher. That's some occupation.
You're telling me.
Sweet. What are you talking about?
Sweet.
Very sweet.
You make $10,000 a year.
Randy St. Nicholas is the photographer
okay.
that I was thinking of. She's actually very good. But here's the thing. You got to sit down with this woman and say, listen, never mind my mother, and never mind your father, and never mind anyone else. We don't have any money. We're about to go another 15 in the hole on 18% interest. Yeah, that interest racks up so quick.
I know.
You wouldn't even believe it.
I did the math. I know what I'm in for.
Okay. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. The nonsense has got to stop. You getting married is not that big a deal.
Agreed.
Honestly. There's nobody here who even thinks it's a big deal. In fact, nobody even remembers you having a wedding. Cancel the wedding right now. And sell it to a couple that can afford it.
I just don't know.
Whatever your plans are, someone can jump in and get married.
Like, to me, it's like, and this isn't even about what you're talking about, but it's along the lines. It's like the other day at Caroline's, Miss Howard Stern came, and she brought a hot friend, and I'm sitting there going, wow, you know, this chick, I might have a shot with her. And lately I've been getting laid a lot on the road with chicks way out of my league. And I'm thinking maybe I have a shot with this chick, maybe I don't. But it's only because I make some money and I'm more famous.
Of course.
And I'm thinking, it made me think of Will especially, but Jason too. They're young kids. I'm like, these guys could be like Will. All these chicks love him when they. Why he should be fucking every hot chick that comes through here.
I commend him. He found love.
Yeah, but
he's given it a shot. Will it work? Probably not.
He might resent her for missing out on that.
Well, you know, he's a young man, and you're right. He has a lot of pussy.
He never took advantage of anything.
There's a lot of pussy options. Maybe he's one of these sexless guys. I don't know. But listen,
I don't think so. But Jason's a guy like me. It'd be a little tougher, but he works on the Stern.
Look,
I mean, he works on the Stern show. They should be fucking.
You could say the same thing about me. I've been with the same woman 8 years. I could get a lot of.
You did a little play.
A little, but believe me, there was a lot more that could have been done.
You could be doing it right now.
I could be doing it today.
But they didn't have that, even that.
Right.
You know.
But listen, fine. I'm not arguing. You want to be committed. You want to get married. Right. Will, as far as I know, isn't going into debt. Somebody's picking up the tab on that cockamamie wedding up there on Friday.
He's just going.
Yes.
I'm attending.
You, on the other hand, are condoning going into debt. And you're the man. This nursery school teacher isn't making a penny. I don't know her name. What is her name?
Janice.
Janice.
I know what teachers make. They don't make.
No, and this isn't even regular teacher.
It's not real school.
This is a private nursery school.
This is called bullshit.
She pays to work there.
This is,
with gas prices now, she pays to work there.
Yeah. Nursery school is actually probably harmful. Who even knows? So here's the thing.
Outlawed in a few years.
Dana was working at
probably a very, very detrimental thing.
Probably a wonderful girl.
Nursery school is another.
She is a wonderful
place
girl.
where parents who can't stay home with their kids. You stash your kids for a couple.
But you talk about Dana was working at a school in the ghetto in an area so bad that Dana got off on the day of the Crips and the Bloods initiation.
Wow, that's a holiday.
Right, and you know what she got? She was a social worker. She'd come home. Beth actually helped her one time. Beth, Dana, they were out to dinner, and Dana told her about a student who came to school with no shoes, and Beth bought the kids shoes, and it was the nicest thing. And Dana would save lives every day. She got paid about $27,000.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Listen to me. And believe me, $27,000 to this girl would be, but she probably makes less. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're right.
Okay.
Jason would say she could chip in on the wedding at that time.
27 would be fine.
It'd be cheaper for her not to work at this
right.
Oh.
So the fact of the matter is, what was her background? Does she have an education?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, Rutgers grad.
Rutgers? And she and that's it?
It's what she loves to do, man. I mean, what can I say? She loves it.
You know what? I love playing chess, but I got to make a living.
Was she friends with any of those nappy head broads on the basketball team?
I've got to play. Listen, I could play chess all day, but I need to make a living, and so does she. And it's time to sit down with her and say, "Look,
you got to get a job you don't like."
That conversation,
babysitting. Listen. She can make more money babysitting.
You're telling me she plays the cello? She's classically trained.
Yeah. Oh
I think
my God!
Give lessons on the weekend.
Right.
A bunch of
make some extra cash. No one works.
If things are tight, which is what you're explaining to me.
Very tight.
Aside from your shirt being tight as well. But the fact of the matter is, the money's going in food. I think.
Now you're making jokes.
No, but I'm trying to be serious.
No, he's not. God, I wish I could smoke.
Can you cancel parts of the wedding now?
Parts of it?
No, it's well, the only thing I can do. The only thing now that's flexible to do is to scale back on the flowers, the food, and the cake.
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's take those one at a time.
Okay.
Flowers. I shouldn't see a flower.
Zero, right?
Right, zero.
Now, what else could you scale back on?
The food, we didn't go over the menu yet, so we could scale back on the food.
And what about the bar? Give everyone a bag of cookies.
Dude, his mom is going to flip her shit. There's
flip
no
her
way.
shit and let her fucking pony up. She's not in debt.
I don't know, the cake.
Cake?
Yeah, the cake.
Go Carvel. You want to know the best dessert there is?
Ice cream.
Carvel makes a flying saucer that is so delicious.
I agree
and any
with it.
asshole who says it isn't the most delicious dessert is just arrogant.
An asshole.
And a snob.
And you don't need any more than that.
There's chocolate flying saucers and vanilla and Dixie cups.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
And I'm not making a joke. It is the best dessert. If you went to a fancy restaurant, they didn't tell you it was Carvel.
You wouldn't know.
I swear to God, you would think, oh my God, the chef here is unbelievable.
Peanut M&Ms. Put peanut M&Ms in the refrigerator for about an hour.
Italian ices.
Can I tell you about the biggest money waster that I am? I'm fighting against. You know, I'm going to say it right now, and I'm going to say it off the air because I'm fighting against this money because
$15,000 on an 18%.
We are now planning.
That's over $2,000 a month in interest.
When does the loan
could have gone toward $2,000 a month toward a mortgage. Yeah, this guy could own a piece of property.
When did you take the loan out? Is the loan outstanding now?
No, 2 weeks ago.
Jason,
2 weeks ago.
Get your life in order.
You're right.
This is insane.
We're spending money to come up with little itty bitty favors to put on everyone's plate.
Favors? I'm going to do you a favor.
I want to just kill
you want
somebody.
A favor? You want a favor? Here's a favor. Wedding off. There's the best favor you could ever have.
I'll pay for you to go to Vegas. I do have one suggestion.
Go ahead.
Is your girlfriend attractive?
Yes.
Internet porn.
Oh, stop it. Now, you see, that's a joke.
That's not a joke.
Oh,
it's more money than she's going to make.
Bottom line is, Howard is right. I have to take... There's no one else but me who has to take control of the situation, take control of the money being spent, and say enough's enough. The buck stops here. There's nothing else to say about it.
There's no way you should be taking out a $15,000 loan.
Right, well, but you're powerless. I hear you with your mom. I'm the same way. You're powerless. These broads, they gang up. And they're evil.
Are you having an open bar?
They're different from us.
You have to, dude. I'm not going to throw. I'd rather have nothing else but the open bar. You can't invite people out and not have free drinks.
Let me tell you something.
What?
You don't have the money for this. That's you know what I'm going to tell you something
about
how people live. I'm going to tell you in America why there's trouble. There are people who buy homes. They don't have the money.
Right.
And then they whine because, oh, my God, I don't have the money. And then the banks are all freaking out. Everyone is fucking freaking out.
Yeah, but how do the banks approve that? They're supposed to be experts.
That's another story. They're looking just to sign up anybody. They're looking for bodies. And the same with you. You can't be doing this. And you can't be taking $30,000 that your in-laws and your mother are willing to put up.
And then adding to it with a loan.
And then, I mean, that's just insane.
$30,000 was enough.
Why don't you have a small dinner party, you, your parents, and her parents, call it a day, take the $30,000, and you're going to spend $2,000 a month in interest. You're not even paying off the principal.
No, it's
wow.
It's no, I
30 grand, 45 grand on 4 hours of your life.
I have a question for Jason. How much is this wedding supposed to cost? Because I went on the internet and it says U.S. couples should spend between $14,000 and $43,000.
It's going to cost about $35,000 when all said and done. I think $35,000 to $40,000.
So between why are you taking the loan out?
Just for anything extra that might come up, and whatever I don't spend from that loan is going right back to paying all the loan.
There's a honeymoon, you said, right?
On a honeymoon, yeah.
But there's a thing called a budget. Don't exceed the budget.
Well, let me tell you about honeymoon.
The budget was $40,000.
Honeymoon
is a big mistake. You're making an error, and I'll tell you why.
Go down to Keensburg. It's beautiful.
Where are you going on your honeymoon?
Jamaica.
Listen to me. First of all, you in a bathing suit, she's going to run for the fucking hills. Secondly,
do you want to have your hair beaded, honey?
I gotta be honest with you. Even if you took a trip to Bahamas and you said, look, we'll have a dinner with our parents, we'll announce that we're married, we'll go down to City Hall, get married. And then we go to, okay, you want to go somewhere romantic? I get that. Okay. Right. You want to have a celebration. You got married. You're a young guy. That's okay. But when you start putting yourself in the hole to the tune that you are, and you could have had money, and the parents are putting up $15,000 a piece, you could have a great start in life. You could maybe invest a little of it.
I couldn't agree with you more. I'm serious. I'm just asking you this question.
Put your fucking foot down.
Well,
but hold on a second, because let me ask you a serious question. I'm being serious here. When you started planning your wedding originally, did it start small?
Talking about my first wedding? Or my
Either wedding. First wedding or this wedding. And I know you're in a much different position.
The first wedding, I didn't pay a dime. I didn't have a dime.
So this way, did it start small, and then the longer you go on, it got bigger and bigger and bigger?
Listen, I'm in a different...
I know you are, but...
a wedding, I'm in a different situation.
I know that, but it just happens, it seems to me.
I'm at an older point in my life. You know, I got some money. I can afford to take my friends to dinner, and it's not going to affect me. I don't have to take out a loan.
He's probably ruining the marriage market right now because there were planners out there who were thinking they were going to make a big killing because he's not paying much for his wedding.
What is this note I've been handed? Jason hired a musician to play acoustic guitar at his wedding.
No.
How much did that cost?
$100.
$100?
The guy I knew from
Cut him.
It's too much.
I'm serious.
Well, no, it's hold on a second. No.
You know Fred? Fred will play.
Is there limos?
No limos.
No
Invite
limos.
Fred and give him a guitar.
And why did you, when you went
Or
to
Scott's son,
when you went to
$20.
when you went to Amsterdam for your bachelor party, what did that cost?
That I paid for myself, no loans.
That was
over
stupid.
$2,000.
Oh,
Jesus!
How you know what that was?
That was a present.
Yeah, you know what, Jason? I was over
I'll
there
tell you
with
what,
you,
there was
and
a
you
sec-
weren't having that much fun.
Yes, I was, dude.
Mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
fuck.
You
No
were
way.
baked the whole time. You didn't see Amsterdam. You were baked
I
inside
saw
of a
Amsterdam.
bar. You were baked inside of a bar that looked like it could have been in Hoboken. You were just baked the
That's
whole
where
time.
we met you.
You should have bought a bag of pot here in the United States.
I mean, yeah.
not even
He
done
said
that.
when he goes to Jamaica, he's not even going to leave the hotel room.
Right.
You could do that at home.
You don't
That's
like the
for
sun.
abroad. I saw more Amsterdam than you did.
Do you like the sun? Then why are you going to Jamaica?
Oh, no. The Jamaica will be cool. I'm not going to go on the beach, but they have the pool and the hotel room. I'm not a beach person.
There's no pools around here.
Yeah, there's
I'm going to
pools.
say something.
What?
You're not doing things right. Your life's out of control, and you're making big mistakes right from the beginning.
This is an
and
intervention.
that isn't smart. And you got to really now you're going to start a family, I guess. You got to start thinking.
You're right.
You know, this is crazy what you're doing. Will's getting married ain't costing him anything. That's different. All right, he's got somebody paying the tab. He's lucky. So was I. Somebody, my father-in-law picked up the tab. My parents, I don't know, they gave us a gift, cash, and then that was it. And I got to start in life. What you're doing is talking about being in the hole. And I'll tell you, this is the psychology of a lot of people out there who spend and lived above their means.
Well, you know what? In New York, there's such pressure to throw this fantastic, fabulous party anymore because everybody's into it. But in the rest of the world, people go to a fire hall and they make the decorations. They don't get into all this.
It's my future brother-in-law, Doug Ostrowski, got married a year ago to this beautiful girl, Amy. And Doug's got a good job. He's got a good job. I think he makes six figures. I'm guessing. I don't know what he makes. And his wife has a job, some internet something. I don't know. They tell me over and over again what they do. I don't even know what they do.
Can't figure it out.
I can't figure it out. There's a web page. I don't know what they do.
Quite frankly, Howard wouldn't know Doug if you walked in the room.
No, I know Doug, and I love this kid. He's a good guy. And I tell you, he's a smart guy. He says, can I come out and see you guys? I'm going to get married at your house. This was last summer. I said, sure. What are you talking about? He goes, just me and my wife. I'm going to invite my brother. That's it. So what about your parents? No. What about your aunt? No. He says, I just want to be married. I'm not going to go to any expense. I don't have the money. I got a lot of costs. And you could kiss this kid because he's smart. He's not a dope. Now, you happen to be smart. I see how you function.
You're very smart.
But something's going wrong in your personal life. Your personal life is a 2. Your professional life is a 9.
Well, I got to tell you.
Hey, listen, how nice of Howard, by the way.
Yeah. To waste
you
my
could get
time.
married at Howard's house? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No, but you know what? Can I say something?
Pretty good deal.
Thank you.
Absolutely not. But he should get married at his parents' house. If your mother wants a wedding so bad, go to your parents' house. Or say to your parents, listen, you want a wedding so bad? Then pay for the whole fucking thing.
Can I say something? Thank you, number one, for your advice. And 2, I wish to God you were my parent at the time I was getting married, who sat me, instead of my parents going, let's do this, I wish you had sat me down and said, you know what? I know you can't afford this, so don't do it.
I would have said, as your parent,
right?
I've got, if I do have $15,000, I'd rather you take the $15,000 and form a life. That's a tremendous amount of money.
And here's the other thing. He's inviting every single person that works here
that's not
to the
true.
wedding.
I want everyone not
Cut
to
him
go.
off.
No, they're going to be gifts. Don't tell people not to.
Fuck a wedding. Fuck. Who do you think in this room doesn't wish Howard was their parent?
Well, no, just for that advice. Like, no, we go to my parents' house to sit down and talk about the wedding, and all I hear about is you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to buy this, you got to do this. No one sat me down and said, don't be stupid.
But why do you need to still be sat down?
No, you're right.
Why do you feel that you should appease all those people?
I should take the blame, and I do. What I'm saying is, though, I was sitting in the room where people keep telling me, I wish there was somebody else in the room, like a Howard, to say you're being stupid.
But you be Howard.
I know. I know.
You're a
I know.
smart
And you're going to be stuck with the bill.
I know.
Being Howard is overshooting. Try to be Benji.
You're getting bamboozled into a lifestyle you don't have.
You know what? The other...
And I'm glad your mom wants to have a nice party, and that's wonderful. But
listen to this, Howard. You know, Jason sitting there with no funds, letting people run up this bill for him.
Yep.
Just before we got back to work this week, they announced that Selma Hayek's wedding is off and her engagement is off. She was marrying a billionaire. Right. And they were saying she was going to have the most extravagant wedding ever. This billionaire looked at the bills and said, shut it down.
You know, just nobody around here can deal with money. Like JD's another one. He started working with Artie. He just got a little bit of money. He never had any money. He's out buying an iPhone every week. He's trying to buy a new computer every week. He just blows his money.
He never has an iPhone on the road with me.
What's going on there?
I got like $2,800 saved in the savings account. All right, calm down.
No, talk about all your new purchases.
What are you buying?
I'm not buying anything.
So let's say you got the money's burning a hole in your pocket?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Dude,
but I
don't-
bought some of those things for him. The camera I bought, it's business related.
How much did he pay?
Just bought a new computer, correct?
Laptop. Listen, okay,
Why are you so rushing to get rid of this money? $2,800 isn't a lot of money to keep in the bank.
Listen, I'm okay. I had a very nice tax return, and I'm not going broke.
$600 from the government or something?
It's trickle down.
You had trickle down?
Trickle down there. See, the Reagan plan works.
All right, I heard that you got a PlayStation 3.
Yes.
You bought a new plasma TV, a laptop, and you're always at the strip club.
And get an iPhone.
Well, I'm going to get an iPhone with a credit card because...
here we go.
You know what?
But listen.
You guys don't know money.
No, I know what I'm doing. Calm down.
I got to tell you something. You know what? I'm glad you said this.
I don't even have an iPhone.
I'm glad you said this to me because you know what? JD does work with me, and he does excellent work with me, and I'm thinking about he's going to go to a different level, and I'm going to give him a raise, but... I know for a fact him having an iPhone is going to be insanely convenient for me. So I'll buy you the iPhone like I bought you the camera. I'm willing to, because that will help my job a lot if he has an iPhone.
But you see, whatever money you're giving him, it's almost a waste.
No, I'm going to take him right to the store. Okay, I'm going to take him right to the store and give him right.
Well, good luck. We'll be waiting in line forever.
Right.
But I get
you get $3 and right away you think you're nerdy Warbucks.
Nice.
All right, Dominic Barber, you're on the air.
Can I say one thing now?
Yeah, go ahead.
For a honeymoon,
What?
here's what I'm offering. Shelter Island for a week, indoor-outdoor pool. The Bentley will be left there for him to use.
Oh.
The same bed that you and Beth love.
That's gross.
The consummation bed.
Now, Jason, I'm going to say something. You're lucky.
Wait a minute. And the boat, I'll have a captain for at least 2 days.
Oh, my God.
That's the honeymoon. Now, how cool is
Now
that?
you just saved a fortune. If you tell me you're turning that down,
you're nuts.
Gotta be Jamaica.
Dominic's offering you his house. I've been to his house. It's really nice.
That is the most generous offer ever. I would feel uncomfortable taking it. I don't know Dominic.
I would take it.
I mean, I know him a little bit.
This is where I agree with
Here's another thing.
Republicans.
Get married at his house.
Why is he being rewarded for being so irresponsible?
Don't do it. It's weird.
No.
Yeah,
Will, don't even kill this because this guy is irresponsible. But I'm trying to show him a new way.
Howard, you're friendlier. It's weird, Jason. Don't take Dominic.
Dominic, I really...
It's creepy.
No, it'd be my pleasure for him to do that.
It's creepy.
Why is that creepy?
Because he hardly knows you, Dominic. How you and Howard know each other. It's a different story. It's creepy to do that.
I've given things away before.
I know. You're very generous.
Matter of fact, JD, I was wondering what he did with the $500 I gave him.
You gave him $500?
Yeah. JD, where'd you spend that money?
Strip club.
Why did he give you $500? Why did you give JD $500?
He was so nice, and he was so sweet when I went to Atlantic City. I told him to put that money away or buy something. And you went to a strip club.
No, you go to a strip club. Dude,
He goes to the strip
nobody
club and he's on
knows what I
internet
do,
porn.
all right?
Was this at one of my shows?
You went to a strip club. Tell the truth. Tell Dominic what you did with the money.
That was probably the part of the money I bought on PlayStation 3 with or
You
something.
bought a PlayStation 3.
Jason,
How old are you again?
That's ridiculous.
I'm 28.
You're 28 and you bought a PlayStation 3.
Going on 6.
Jason, what date's the wedding?
November 8th, Dominic.
Listen.
The house will be outrageous then. The fall will be beautiful. The boats will still be in the water till you'll have a wonderful time, and it'll be my pleasure.
Well, maybe Artie's right.
I've been there. Look, I stayed there overnight at his Shelter Island house. It is gorgeous, but it's creepy.
He doesn't need
Appreciate it, but
the point is he doesn't need a vacation.
Right, exactly. Jamie, 2 years ago you spent your entire tax return at a strip club, right?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I learned my lesson, all right? And can I say one thing?
How much was that?
$800.
Okay.
Wow.
Whatever.
You gave to a whore.
In one night.
Not a horse.
No, I wish it was a whore.
It's a stripper.
Why didn't you give $800 to a whore? At least you would have gotten laid.
Because I was stupid.
I got him laid
I
for
wasn't in
free.
the right side of mind then. That sounded like Sal.
Exactly right. No, you sound like you, unfortunately.
I wasn't in the right mindset.
I'm going to go to work.
Thanks, Dominic.
Yeah, what are you going to
Thank you,
say? You keep
Dominic.
saying something.
All right, listen to me.
Listen, by
There's
the way,
a lot of guys here.
No, I'm doing better. With every check I get from, Artie, I put half in the savings account,
Go
half
ahead.
in the checking.
You
So,
do?
yes.
All right.
And I tell him, I say, listen, you do that, and you got a second job, it should all be saving.
But if you're spending hundreds of dollars at a strip club, you're not saving money.
I'm not.
When you get money, you should be putting it into savings.
I am.
Because let me tell you, my friend, the day will come
I
where
know.
you're going to need a couple extra bucks. You're not going to have it. And you're going to say, wow, there's some stripper walking around. She's retired.
Yeah, you don't want that. Oh,
no.
Christ, that's
She's in the Bahamas.
She's in the Bahamas while you're you understand?
Sal can't even feed his kids. He's taking a trip to Miami.
Right.
A trip to
There's
Miami?
so many people.
Hiding from his friends.
Sal's so far in debt, and then he goes to Miami. I don't get it.
And remember, he wouldn't let the friend drive him. He hid because he didn't want the guy to see that he couldn't afford.
Why was he in
to get
Miami?
to the park.
I thought he went to Disneyland. That's not Miami.
Well, it was Orlando.
Orlando.
Oh.
There's another retard.
The only way these assholes are going to learn is by doing it. I say do it and join the club of misery for the rest of your fucking lives.
Yeah.
You cannot talk them out of it.
Right.
I've been in that situation. Before I got married, I had all my buddies. Everybody was married. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's going to cost you a fortune. You're just going to throw in the towel. And I thought I was the guy. No, not me. Not me. Well, 12 years later, I'm the big jackass, walking around spending money I don't have
Sal,
on
you
somebody who
would've
won't
been
shut the hell up in my life. So the only advice I could say is do it. Learn from experience.
She still won't shut up?
Forget about it. I can't even I don't even have a pot to piss in right now. And I said, let's build up a nest egg. Let's get, let's put a little money in the bank.
Right.
Sure. 3 weeks later, we need to get the floors redone.
Well, didn't you buy her a $5,000 purse last year?
Yeah.
Oh, that is
The thing is that I don't buy purses. I don't pay for floors to get redone. I don't pay for vacations. You know what I pay for? I pay for her to shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Yeah, but
that's
Sal,
what happens.
You know what? This depresses me. I feel so bad that all you guys are broke. We work with you guys.
He's
I
broke
feel so
because,
bad.
Listen, there's fiscal responsibility. You can't run
A $5,000 purse?
James,
That's stupid.
James
That
in
is-
Philly, you're on the
that
air.
is
Hi,
stupid.
James.
Yo, Howard.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're being a cunt.
Who?
All these.
Oh, okay. All right.
These fucking, you don't understand.
You're right. The guy's right. I'm being a cunt. Go ahead. Spend whatever you got to spend.
I'm thanking you over here, man.
Yeah.
Girls grow up and they want this fucking fancy princess wedding. They all do, and it's you're forced into it. There's no choice.
No, James, there is a choice.
I'm telling you,
foot down, man.
That he's marrying the wrong girl.
No, I married a great girl. My
I didn't say you. I said then Jason's marrying the wrong girl if she wants a princess wedding when he has no money.
No, I think it's Jason. I think he wants to impress people here at work a little bit. He feels weird. No, really. It's nothing like that?
No, it really isn't. It's listen. When I got
then what is it?
I'll tell you what it was.
Admit your love for Kevin and take the nude pictures and
I wanted a small wedding. I wanted to do something in a park with a tent. Have a few people over.
Okay, that sounds reasonable.
I was told I was trash.
Your shirt.
I ain't coming.
I was told that was trashy, whatever. I don't know. So then, when it gets decided that we're going to do the big wedding, whatever, then I want to do things right. I don't want to do things half-assed. We're going to do a big wedding.
All right, I've spent enough time on this. This is silly.
Hold on, I just want to make a point, Howard.
Yeah.
Jason hit the nail right on the head. He wanted a simple wedding. He wanted a tent. And now what is he doing? He's the asshole taking a $15,000 loan out. Who won? There's no compromise.
There's no winning. He's doing it on his own.
He's not doing. He's doing it on his own to make his future wife happy.
He's saying no.
Howard's right. The buck stops with you.
Wait, what is that?
The buck stops with you. You can't blame other people.
Right.
And I'm with the personal responsibility.
He
I
wants
understand
a big
it.
wedding. He's like a girl.
You want a big wedding?
No, I don't want a big
Yes,
wedding.
he does. He's paying for it.
All right, with his girl.
He's saying he doesn't, but he does. Will hit it on the head. He wants a big wedding, and he's not thinking with his brain. This isn't the girl. This isn't his parents. This is him. He wants a big wedding. Why don't you admit it?
I think he's brainwashed.
No, I would never. No, because I don't want a big wedding.
Then why are you having one?
Because everyone else wants it.
So everyone forced you to sign over a $15,000 loan?
No, but I'm not the only vote. I mean, there's two people getting married. There's two families getting married.
No, you say, I don't have the money. Honey, there's no money.
I should have said that, and I didn't. But I mean,
then you want a big wedding.
I said I wanted a small wedding. I didn't say anything about the money.
You want a big one. So who signed the loan? You.
I resigned myself over to it. Doesn't mean I want it.
Oh, that's bullshit. You want a big wedding. Believe me. Let me ask you something.
I hate these fucking things.
Everyone in the room wants you to take a gun and shoot yourself in the head. You going to do it?
No.
No.
I don't want that.
Thanks, sorry.
But let's say everyone
not
does.
a bad idea.
You're going to say
Come
no.
on, man.
I don't care how many people want that. I want to live.
You're right about stepping up and putting your foot
a big
down.
Wedding.
You're right about stepping up
You should
and
put on a dress and walk down the aisle.
Come on, dude. You know this is
look like
bullshit.
a fucking ice cream truck.
What?
This is bullshit.
It's not bullshit, Jason. I'm as real as can be.
I believe you're being as real as can be, but dude, come on. You know it's not like I'm throwing
Jason,
the wedding by myself.
Do you have the $15,000 or you have to take out a loan?
I had to take out a loan.
Okay, then you won.
But that's my fault for not saving right and not doing the things that needed to be done.
You said you are so trained like a seal. Listen to how many times you said it's my fault, because you know these broads are going to go, don't say it's my fault.
Right.
It is. Let them take some of the blame.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not
every
the
2
only
seconds
person.
you say it's my fault. It's my. It ain't.
All right, listen.
Look, you got to take responsibility for something,
Then
man.
take responsibility and admit you want the big wedding.
No, that I will not admit because I don't want a big wedding.
You might as well. You're paying
for it. You took out a loan for it.
You never paid for anything you didn't want before for somebody else.
What loan would your wife take out for you?
She'd take out a loan.
Oh, she would?
She just can't
get her to take out the loan.
First, get her to get a job.
Where's my fucking loan?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's not happening.
I would love for my wife. Can you imagine my wife saying, "Oh, 15 grand, honey, I got an idea. We're going to go to Acapulco. I'm going to get a spa for you. I'm going to suck your cock every day, and I'm going to spend 15 grand." Where's that? That's what I want in my life.
Your wife doesn't have a job.
I know, but you're right. There is no compromise.
Right.
So Sal wants to buy $5,000 purses and new floors and shit. He can't
Sal
afford.
is another asshole.
Right,
but he
I
wants
am.
that
I'm a
stuff.
certified married asshole.
If you have no money in the bank and someone says, "I want a $5,000 purse," you say, "Listen, I'm going to get call a truck. They're going to come with a straitjacket. I'm going to put you in it because we don't have $5,000. We have children to support. We're going to have to send them to college one day.
I mean, you know what?
Your bag is something. Listen, then you got to go meet a rich man.
I'm waiting for her.
I'm not for you.
Right. It's enough.
That's a selfish thing with kids. And I like your wife. $5,000.
What do you do with a $5,000 purse that you can't do with a $50 purse?
And it's a bag you hold your shit in. You hold tampons and lipstick in it.
It does the same thing.
All right, listen.
Because women are fucking crazy. Don't get me started on these
you're crazy.
animals.
The women are crazy.
Animals.
You said that was black.
That's a black word.
They're not crazy. You're crazy.
No, they're crazy.
No. You're crazy.
All right, I'm crazy. I'm crazy. You're right. I'm crazy for shacking up with these wackos.
Who paid the $5,000? You or her?
Me.
So who's crazy?
God, oh man.
You know what? It's no different than.
Did you pay the $5,000 or did she?
I did, but it's like.
So who's crazy?
All right, I'm crazy.
Okay, now leave.
You ever heard of prisoners of war going crazy?
Leave. That's right. You're
you
crazy.
You get tied
Don't
up
say
and
the women are crazy. You're crazy.
Not many. All right, some women are.
She
married
is childish and doesn't understand finance.
She's not. No,
listen to me. When a woman who has children says she wants a $5,000 bag and she's married to you who's got nothing, that's childish. But you are crazy. Because you paid the somehow you got $5,000 and you took the fucking $5,000 and you paid it. So you're the crazy one. She's the childish one. Now you can leave. I'm going to finish up with Jason.
Kids of yours going to get to college.
They're not going anywhere.
Sheesh.
They're governor alleys.
And Jason is another one who doesn't take responsibility. Here's my assessment. Here's my assessment of Jason. Jason wants a big wedding, like a woman.
I don't. And does he?
And
you really think that?
Absolutely.
You must.
He won't be honest and admit it to himself.
Okay.
Sit down with yourself and realize you're excited to have a big wedding.
Okay.
And you're willing to do anything, even be fiscally irresponsible, to have this wedding. Because believe me, I can mention now 10 things that if I told you to do them, you wouldn't do. Because you don't want it. You want this. Not your wife. I don't know what she wants. She's not in the room, but you want it. You even went to the point where you're going to spend $15,000 you don't have and pay 18% interest. And that interest is going to rack up $2,000 a month you're going to pay. The banks love assholes like you. They wait for guys like you.
No.
No, they love you.
But I'm paying it off.
Who loves
it's
you?
going to be paid off at the end of the year.
I'm going to tell you who loves you.
What?
Banks.
Yeah, No, banks would love me if I went to the end of this, the end of the lease term or whatever loan term.
They don't love
me.
You're going to be paying. You're going to be sending them $2,000 checks. No. You're the best thing that ever happened.
It'll be paid off by the end of the year.
No,
end of story. Yes, it will be. I'm going to bring in the statement here. I'm going to show you.
All right, good.
But dude,
it's going to be paid off with the gifts you got.
Right, and then what about the $34K you owe in student loans?
Is that what
I'm still paying off? No, I pay every month.
Take the $15,000 and pay that off.
You're right. Well, you can't take out a loan to pay another loan, can you? I don't know how that works.
No, don't take out a loan.
Yeah.
Take the $30,000 you're getting as a wedding gift from your mother and from the father and take the 30, walk over to wherever you owe $34,000 and hand it to them. And now you'll only be $4,000 in debt, which ain't great either.
That would be a great wedding gift from my parents, but that didn't happen.
No, they gave you a wedding gift.
Well,
you're putting it toward a party.
They wouldn't give me that money if I wasn't making a party. I agree with every single thing you said today to me.
Sit them down and say, listen,
that I want
I'm
this party.
starting my married life, $34,000 in debt. Now I'll be another $15,000.
$48,000 in debt.
That's right. Ooh. Say, this is bad for me and bad for my wife. I've decided to take the $30,000 and pay off my loan, and I'm going to marry this woman and do the best I can in life.
Although, what's the percentage on the college loan?
Oh, it's a government loan, so it's not bad.
So I wouldn't.
It's very small. Yeah.
Pay it off.
I'm paying. No, trust me. Every month,
he's better off taking it and using it to either
don't listen
invest.
to him.
No.
You're wrong. Pay it off.
It's an albatross around my neck. Every month, they take it out of my bank automatically. I don't even look at it.
Think about the albatross. That's it.
Don't make our audience look up albatross. Secondly,
why don't you write 107 letters to Deal or No Deal and see if they'll put you on?
Why don't you write on a blackboard 8,000 times, I am a Dudnik. I am a Dudnik.
What is it, Ralph, please?
Jason?
Yes, Ralph?
I love you. I think that you should be a man and take control of the situation. I think you're wrong. I don't think Jason wants this. I think he's he's just pushed down this road.
See, I agree with that.
Does Janice want this?
No.
Yes. No. Janice wants it.
Janice, listen, you know what? It's like Sal's wife wants a bag, and you know what? You know what I want?
Come on, dude, this is different.
I want to go to heaven. I mean, a lot of people have wants and needs, and guess what? You don't get it. You know.
But Jason, if you and her are so opposed on this, your marriage is doomed.
Well, that's the whole thing. We weren't opposed. We were opposed a year ago, and then I gave in.
You gave in.
I gave in. That's the. I'm a sucker and a loser. What can I say? I am.
And really.
But you're saying, he's saying he'll pay back this loan, but this is the way he'll solve all of his economic problems.
No.
Loan after loan after loan.
Come on, I'm not asking anyone for help here. I'm not begging. I took out the loan. I'll pay the loan back.
You ain't getting it. I mean, you've learned this as the way to make ends meet.
No, it's not. It's a way to make this stupid party happen and go away.
And there's always something when you have a kid. Yeah.
What's your credit card
and all of that stuff.
It's not bad.
Wow.
What's not bad? How much in credit cards do you owe?
It's terrible.
Too much. I don't want to say that.
This is all these kids from this generation, man.
What do you owe on your credit card?
Teddy's the same way.
What do you owe on your credit card?
It's embarrassing, dude. Now I feel like an asshole.
Tell me here.
I got the ring, the engagement ring, and the bands from the great Steven Singer on my credit card.
How much was that?
All told, is close to $5,000.
And what's the interest rate on that?
Oh, that was 6%.
No, it's not.
Yeah, right.
No, it is.
On a credit card?
It's
what credit card you got that's 6%?
MasterCard, Bank of America.
It's probably like 23%.
No, it's not 23%. I don't sign up for those.
But you had credit card debt before that, right?
Yeah, but I paid that off. No, I paid that off.
It's not one that's going to jump all of a sudden up to 50%, right?
No, it's not variable. It's no, it's good.
There's no 6% credit card, especially
maybe 9%. I'll go get my bill and I'll look. I've had it for 3 years.
Bet it's 18%.
Not in this economy.
How much does Janice owe? How much does she have in credit card debt?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's another problem.
Find out
together, man.
You might want to know.
It's going to be your problem.
Huts?
Huts? Don't call him names just because he's in love.
Don't call him names. What have we been doing for the apple hour?
I'm an idiot, and you
know, it's not even funny. I'm worried about you.
No, I know, and it makes me feel. It really makes me feel stupid.
And Howard's right.
And I guess I am.
You could be putting that money into your life. Why would you want to spend $40,000 on something that lasts 2 hours? Fuck that.
It's 4.5.
You're starting to regret this stuff.
Did you hear about how Will died to sideburns?
They didn't give a shit about that, did they?
So, Jason.
Yeah?
Dude, you seem so defeated in there.
You know what? I can't argue. I love to argue, but you can't argue with someone you agree with. And everything, for the most part, Howard said in there is spot on. It's he's right. I agree with him when it comes to how you should run your economic household, and I know that it's that I'm sloppy with it. I live above my means. I have fancy TV and cable, and he's right on with everything he said. He's right on with everything he said at the wedding. The one thing I disagree with him on is that he said that I want the big wedding, which is not true. I don't want the big wedding. But everything else he said was, and then when you hear the truth, the things you already know, spoken right back at you, as Howard staring at you, it's like he's seen, cuts right to the core of your soul. So that's what I'd say about that.
Did you stop taking your confidence pills or something? Like, you got to take them and put your foot down and tell your wife?
No.
In fact, say that you're not going to do stuff like this, man.
Yeah, but the confidence pills. Look, it's the horrible way Americans think, which is you start planning this shit out, and things are due in payments, and things are due 6 months from now, 10 months from now, and it's not real, and you may, and things build, and before you know it, you're going to the bank to borrow $15,000. And I'm not an excuse. That's not an excuse. I know Howard says I'm not taking responsibility, but I don't know how many more times I can say that I am. Howard's right, though. He's right. Look, I'm still shaking. I'm sorry, Chris.
You should just look at Sal. Look at Sal. You don't want to end up like that, do you?
No. Listen, first of all, if I could just say this, and you better put this on TV. Janice is a wonderful person who is not somebody who makes me take her out and buy her fancy clothes or fancy dinners or vacations. We never go anywhere. We never do anything. This is the one thing in the world that would seem to be really important to her. Yes, I wanted to give it to her. And did I let things get out of control? Yes, but she's not she's not Sal's wife. Let's put it that way. There's no $5,000 purses and trips to Orlando. Okay, this is 8 years I've been with her. This is the one thing she's ever asked for is this wedding, and I love her and I want to give it to her, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, man, so thank God Jason was in there. You kind of skated on by pretty easy.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was the ultimate deflection. That's what you do. You hold a few things in the back of your head, and when you get in there, you feel a little trapped, just shoot it out.
Now, what do you think he's doing wrong? Is he whipped, or?
I think he's an idiot.
He's just stupid?
I don't think he's stupid. I think he's a smart guy, but I think financially he's completely irresponsible, and he just doesn't know how to deal with money properly. Really don't, because, it's insane. You're taking out a $15,000 loan to get fucking married at 18% interest. He's paying $2,000 a month for nothing until he pays the fucking thing off. Everything for the wedding he's going to get. Any kind of presents. We work at a great office. A lot of people have money here. He's going to get a lot of money probably for his wedding. And instead of using that towards a house or, whatever, paying off other debts, he's going to be paying for his fucking wedding. It's basically he's throwing a party for free. Because he's not getting anything out of it. He's blowing through all his family's money. I know they don't have a whole lot of money, and they're sacrificing to make this wedding happen. And then on top of that, another $15,000? It's absurd.
He's a moron!
He's a moron.
Who said that?
I did.
So, Sal, you have no advice for them but to just go ahead and do it?
Yeah, right. You're not going to get out of it. I would love for them to get out of it. They're not going to get out of it. So go ahead and do it. Cut your own throat. Blow your own fucking brains out. Slit your own wrists. That's what it is.
And just be miserable?
That fucking aisle. That's not an aisle. That's like, what is it called? Death row. That's what it is. That fucking church is death row. And they're never going to learn. They're never going to learn.
But you know what? See, the other thing that bothered me about the whole thing, neither one of them ever looked at one thing where they could have what they wanted but not cost so much.
Dude, you just couldn't be more wrong about this one point, dude.
Right.
I'm not.
Jason, if you were in a psychiatrist's office, right, he would say to you, he'd sit you down, and he'd say, Jason, you got to get in touch now. What is your fantasy here about this big day? Because believe me, any other normal person wouldn't be doing this. You want a big wedding. No. You're excited to have a big party. I understand. You see a guy like me, people carry on. Robin throws me. Birthday party, now's your big day. You're just like the girls. You want your big day. You dreamt of a big wedding day, and now you're getting it.
You couldn't be more. I'm sorry you're wrong on this one. I tell you when you're right, but you're wrong on this one, dude.
You don't spend money on things you don't want. I know that about guys. You don't.
Oh, so Sal wanted to buy his wife.
Want to be
wants
special.
the purse.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he wants to be a big shot. Listen, don't forget, his wife was with an emotional friend. And he says, she's going to love me if she gets a purse.
He's trying to buy her
love.
love.
What about me screams Mr. Big Shot, besides being big?
Nothing.
Seriously, that's not me. That's not my psyche, man.
No, it sure is. This is your big day.
I'm wearing
shoes.
I've had these same shoes for 3 years. I'm not trying to show off anything. This isn't my big day. I don't care about having a big wedding. I'm sorry, you're wrong about this,
because you wouldn't be buying it.
That's not true, man.
Sure it is.
There's other people. You know this. I know you know this. There's outside factors. I don't live in a vacuum, man.
No, it's not that you live in a vacuum. You just sit there. You're buying into this.
You make sure your wife vacuums.
Well, she does.
Listen, I know about you. I know you don't. Every day you buy breakfast and lunch. You should be packing a bag for lunch.
Yeah.
And save the $20 a day. Because you know what $20 a day is? That's $100 a week.
Tell me about it,
Pay
man.
off that fucking loan and pack yourself a goddamn
You're
lunch.
the one that yelled at me for buying Subway sandwiches for $5 because they're the cheapest sandwiches around here.
That's stupid. You know how much a Subway sandwich I can make at home?
What?
That's a luxury to go
Here's
to Subway
what you do. You know what?
No, excuse me. Can you give me a sec?
Go ahead.
It's a luxury to have a Subway sandwich. That's a huge luxury for a guy like you. I could make a Subway sandwich for $1.
Yeah, what's so great about the Subway sandwich that you can't do at home?
What did you have on that Subway sandwich?
It's roast beef, turkey.
Right.
Onions.
Roast beef, turkey, and onions.
Yeah.
And believe me, I see the level of the roast beef and the turkey.
Yeah. We saw it here.
You could spend $25, go out and get enough turkey and roast beef to last you the week. And you can buy a whole thing of bread for probably, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to get you great bread, $10.
And better quality sandwiches.
And I'll buy some head of lettuce and tomatoes, and that's another $3 or $4 or $5, okay? And now for $50, I got my own sandwich. And you could save $50 a week. Now, people say, big deal, $50 a week.
That adds up, man.
That adds up.
That's right. In a month, what do you have? $200. In a year, what do you have?
$2,400.
Really? Is it that much?
I think so.
No, I think it's...
I have a question, though.
I think it's $1,200.
You were saying 50...
I thought it was saying $200 a month.
I lost track of the math.
Are you saying the conversation is
I
getting
know it's
ridiculous.
over $1,000.
If you don't spend it, you don't lose track of it.
Listen, you're dead on about everything except the fact that I want this party, this big party. I don't care about having a big special day
I'm
for
wrong.
me. You
I'm
are.
wrong.
I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
But you did want Amsterdam.
I did want Amsterdam.
So then you're even a bigger jerk. You spend the money on something you don't want.
You're right. You're right. You're 1,000% right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Then it's back to my premise. They're making, they're not making decisions together. He's just
Right.
going along with whatever decision she makes.
Trust me, he wants to be a special girl for that day.
Yeah, he wants to get dressed up too.
Now, here's a guy. I look into his finances. He just got a gym membership, this kid. He's never gone once. He spends $100 a month.
Who's this?
Jason.
He goes to, what? He belongs to a gym?
He belongs to a gym for $100 a month. Now, I'll do the math. 10 times 100. Let's say there were only 10 months in a year. You know that 10 times 100 is 1,000.
Yeah.
Now, add 2 more 100.
1,200.
You got $1,200. That's how I do my math, okay? I got to literally do that.
Easy way.
Or you could just say 12 times 100, which isn't that difficult.
Right.
Whatever.
1,200.
I know this guy bought a costume for his dog for Halloween.
I know.
He bought several outfits for his dog. Now, let me tell you something. If you're a
And the
wealthy
parties
person,
for the dog.
Oh, my
if you're
God.
Ron Perlman or Donald Trump,
Indulge yourself.
Not them,
Go
a
crazy.
famous gay guy.
buy 20 dogs outfits.
Indulge yourself.
He threw parties for his cats, didn't he?
Yes.
I mean, this is what not rich guys, rich gay guys do that. What's going
Well,
on? He's taking
look.
pictures of Kevin with his cock out.
I don't mean to be a downer. I know everybody likes to have fun. But, that's the problem. People, this is what's killing our economy, too.
Well, no wonder he wants to take pictures of Kevin with his cock out. He thinks that can make money.
Well, good.
No, I think he secretly wants to marry Kevin, which I think Kevin would even be more expensive.
wedding?
All right, I've lectured enough. I'm sorry I got sidetracked.
No, but that is the state of the world.
Everybody's broke. It's so interesting. This economy, I have so many friends with kids that are broke. It's so horribly depressing.
And
here's a guy who doesn't
watches
need to be
TV. Everybody watches TV, and they see these elaborate parties,
Right.
and they want their fantasy
Right.
party, too.
But listen, here's a guy he doesn't need to be broke.
Right.
That's the sad part. He's got money.
And I'll tell you,
He's spending it on the wrong things.
I'll tell you,
you got
Robin,
an Xbox?
you
What do
don't
you
help
want?
inviting them to your parties because they are
What do you want,
wonderful
Jason? I'm
parties.
having a hard time.
Gary's got some information.
Do you
Go
not
ahead.
want me to say it?
No, it was a joke. I made a joke.
What did you
Will
say?
asked
This
me.
is what I heard. This isn't about money. Just goes more to the gay thing.
Is this the N-word?
That instead of exchanging vows at the wedding, that they were going to hand each other's pets.
Wow.
What is that? What is that?
That's nothing. It was a fucking. Will kept asking me if I was going to involve the pets in the wedding, and so I made a joke. I don't know why he took it seriously. I'm not doing that.
Are there going to be pets at your wedding?
No, there were no dogs, no cats,
All
no
right.
anything at the wedding.
Mr. Whiskers will be the flower girl.
Man, dude. I don't even know what... I mean, throwing parties for cats, you got to cut back on that, brother.
I will go to my grave and telling you, because I know human nature, that this fella right here, Jason, wants this wedding more than his wife does.
I disagree with that.
No, I don't.
I really...
And let me tell you something. You got to learn to deny yourself some things.
Oh, you're definitely right about that. I buy a lot of shit I don't need.
That's right. And this is something you don't need.
This is something I don't need. But whatever you say, I don't care. You're going to stick to your opinion.
You should really be wearing a dress to your wedding. You should not be wearing man's clothing.
Well, the dress is very expensive.
Well, then let's go for it all.
Got a deal on the tux, man.
A dress on you would be appropriate.
Very expensive.
Because you're acting feminine. And,
so wait a minute. You're saying to be feminine is to be frivolous with money?
No. To be feminine is to want the big wedding.
Just to want to take a picture of Kevin's cock.
Yeah. This is very feminine. He's blaming the woman for wanting the girl. You got to listen carefully. He's saying the woman wants the big wedding.
Right.
That's what little girls want when they grow up.
Sure.
He is a little girl. No. That's all I'm saying. And I don't mean it as an insult. That's who you are.
I'm not even going to argue with that. I bought the dog a cheater jersey, but that was the concept.
A man can say no. A woman, I have to have my wedding. You be a man. Thank you.
She wants to marry you.
Listen, there's debate about that, too, in the office. But listen, I'm kidding. I'm lucky enough to be making some good money, and I think if I got married, like if me and Dana had worked, we both agreed we were flying to Vegas and doing a party.
Well,
we really did. I mean, but not because of money, but just because... I don't know. Weddings, it's such an old-fashioned tradition that doesn't. It's like the Catholic Church not letting priests get laid or you buy condoms.
Right.
It's
doesn't
an
have to be.
Yeah, it's a modern world. It doesn't. You're not
you
ruining
don't have
anybody.
to do that.
Yeah,
he's right.
You know, we didn't want a traditional thing. It's not about the money.
But it sounds like
beat him
Jason,
up enough. It's enough.
The one thing it sounds like he sat down with the moms and the girlfriend.
He's sitting down with he's got a cadre of people.
Yeah,
it's all broad
and all of a sudden,
his cabinet is filled with women.
Yeah, he's given a party.
All right.
Thank you.
Time to take responsibility. Thank you. All right. Look, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
More, Chris? Jason. More? Hold on. More? It's bad enough that Howard's pretty much calling you an idiot, but now he's calling you a woman.
No, I'm a stupid one. I say. Listen, I love Howard, and again, I appreciate everything, or most of everything he said, but, he's also running a comedy show, so I'll take it for what it's worth. And if he thinks I'm a woman, then he wouldn't be the
Ronnie corners me with business questions now. Like
oh yeah.
Used to be Ronnie was my driver, and I'm coming up in the elevator today, and he's like, "Hey man," he goes, these people who run the Ronnie block party?" I go, "No, I don't know any of them." He starts naming people like I'm supposed to know them.
Right now, you're supposed to remember these names.
Yeah, it's Ronnie's business venture. He goes, "I'm just checking." The guy bought. When he explains business, it's crazy. He goes, the guy bought a Long Island theater, which means he rented the theater for one of their shows.
Okay,
but he goes, the guy bought a Long Island theater, and he wants to show the movie Private Parts before the block party. Is that okay?
Oh.
And I'm like, I go, Ronnie, I don't own the movie Private Parts. Somebody wants to show it.
Paramount.
Yeah, that's Paramount's deal. I go, but, the real answer is I fucking can't stand that block party, Ronnie's block party. I hate it. It's turned into my nightmare.
Yeah! We're here! Woo!
I don't give a shit about it.
Well, why don't you tell him that? Leave me alone.
Yeah,
Leave me alone, damn it.
Yeah, I just want to say, Ronnie, never, ever be smart. Never bring up the block party to me. I fucking, here, you want to know what I want? I want you to get rid of it. I want it to go away.
Don't ever say block party to me.
Yeah. And they're having some cruise with Beetlejuice. It's like anyone they can find off the show, and then it's like there's a whole little ancillary business. Letterman's people don't do that.
No, there's no Letterman traveling circus.
Yeah, there's no. The Daily Show doesn't have a traveling circus. Only I have that, and really, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want. Don't ask me business questions in the morning when I'm coming up in the elevator.
What's wrong? What did I do
Don't
now?
mention the block party to me.
Why? What did I do?
What's wrong with
I mean, with that whole private parts and showing the movie before the block party, I don't give a fuck about I want the block party to die and go away. So every time you bring
But
it
that's
up,
not true.
What's
What?
not true?
I was watching, what was I watching last night? I was just talking to Lieberman about it, about the pace car thing.
Yeah.
And you were on there.
Right.
Making comments.
Right.
And do you remember your comment?
What was it?
How you make people from around you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice. So do me a favor. Don't bring up that block party to me.
All right.
Especially in the morning. I hate it.
I asked you. I'm trying to do the right thing and ask permission and not fuck up. I don't want to fuck up.
Talk to Gary about it.
Why would I talk to Gary about it?
Because I don't
You're
want to be
not He's not Gary. It's not
Gary's
you.
the executive producer of the show.
Yeah,
don't talk to me. Listen, Ronnie, listen carefully.
I am listening
talk
carefully.
To me about your block party business. If you got business with the limo, that's what you are to me. You're my limo driver.
Understood.
And you're security. Do you want to talk about that shit with me? Fine. You want to talk about your fucking block party business? Talk to Gary.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I want to hear about it. I fucking makes me want to throw up.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You know he doesn't understand anyway.
I understand.
I love how he says I'm listening while you're talking.
She always waits till I walk out. When I say something, go ahead. What'd you say?
Do you think that I could show the block party at the block party?
No, not me.
You think we could show the? Who is it then? I don't know this fucking guy you're in business with.
The guy asked me. The guy
in other words, this guy
asked me a simple question.
Yeah, the guy's got a direct pipeline to me through you. This is some fucking guy I never would pick up the phone on, and now I got to deal with him.
You're not dealing with him.
Yes, I am.
It's a simple thing.
I had to deal with you this morning, so this guy has a direct fucking pipeline to me through you.
It's a
Talk
simple.
to Gary.
It's a simple thing.
It's simple for you.
It's a yes or no answer. It was no big deal, I thought.
I don't like.
Then every answer is no.
Yeah,
Don't
how about
bring
that?
it up.
From now on, everything is no.
Okay.
That's all my answer.
All right.
Think of another question, and it's no. Okay, you got another question? So now, whatever question you ask me, it's no.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Gotcha.
Like, in other words, do you think it's okay if this guy that I'm doing business with sells Howard dolls at the block party?
Who said that?
Nobody's saying anything.
I'm not talking to you.
What's the answer?
He's making an example.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the block. I hate the block party. Now you know. I hate it. I hate that commercial you shot for your stupid fucking cruise. I hate
It's not a cruise.
Whatever it is. I hate that. I hate that all the people.
That was
Beetlejuice is. I hate all that. No other show has that. I don't want that.
Well, that's not what you said.
I know. So I'm being a nice guy. So don't fucking bring up any more business.
All right.
So that this guy, whoever this guy is, has access to me. Talk to Gary.
He doesn't have access to you.
Yes, he does. Through you. He goes, Ronnie, ask Howard.
No, that was my idea. Ask Howard because I don't want to make any mistakes.
You have an idea. Talk to Gary.
Okay.
Gary is going to be your.
That wasn't his idea at all. That was my idea.
Yeah. When you have an idea, as soon as you have.
It was my idea to run it by.
No. Whenever you have an idea, go to Gary. That's all I'm saying.
It wasn't my idea.
No. When you have an idea to come to me,
okay,
just say substitute Gary for me.
And then Gary's going to come to you and ask you.
Whatever. I feel
What's
more
the
comfortable.
difference?
Oh, it's a big
Hey,
difference.
Ronnie, can I help you out on this? The difference is he doesn't have to deal with it. I understand what he wants. I'm the buffer.
Okay.
That way
He's the guy who's going to tell you no.
He can give a true answer and not have to be embarrassed.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to say to Gary, is it okay? Ask Howard if it's okay about the Private Parts movie. Ron, then Gary,
Should I ask him now?
No,
You want me to ask him?
No, not in front of me. Then Gary comes to me. And
I already
Gary
asked you, and you said it's okay.
No, listen to me for once, and you'll learn how things work around here because you haven't figured it out.
Okay.
Gary and I will sit alone in a room, and I'll say to Gary, listen, I hate the fucking block party. Go to Ronnie and say, you're not even going to ask me, and just tell him no. It's not a good idea. That's how we do it. Gary pretends that he didn't ask me, and then when they say no, and then I'll go, hey, and then you'll say to me,
Gary will be the bad
and then of course
guy.
you won't be able to take that answer, and you'll come to me directly. I'll go, oh, gee, Gary didn't even tell me. Okay, that's what's going on, Ronnie. Ronnie, I hate the block party. I hate it. I'm putting up with it for some bizarre reason because I'm too fucking nice. But don't come to me with business questions about some fucking guy who's got an idea about showing private parts. I don't care about this guy. You know, when I was working 24 hours a day on that movie and writing it, writing the book and Len Bloom and all that, I wasn't dreaming one day it would be shown at Ronnie's block party.
What's wrong with that? It's for the
I
fans.
hate it. Don't worry about the fans. I'll worry about the fans. When did I put you in charge of the fans?
You didn't put me in charge. I asked a simple question, for God's sakes. I asked a simple question.
How about selling my books there, too? Maybe you could do that.
He's going
Give them to me. I'll sell them for you.
That's a great idea. That won't embarrass me at all.
It's a movie. It's a movie theater with
Ronnie,
a movie.
Just ask Gary.
I already asked you. You said it was
I said okay.
All right.
What am I going to say?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't want to deal with it.
Did you?
I did, because I fucking can't say to people's faces. And he fucking knows that, too.
Oh, bull crap. You've told me no to things.
What did I tell you no to?
I don't remember, but
of course
you told me
I don't
no
tell
to
you
things. No, you've told me no to things.
Name one.
I can't remember
because
right now.
I never have.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
What is it? Name it.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You're saying I said no to things, but you don't remember.
I know you've said no
Name
to
one
things
of
to
them.
me.
Name one. Because there isn't one, Ronnie. Get out of here.
All right.
Now, how is this guy going to show the movie, Howard?
I don't know. Robin.
He's not going to go to Paramount and get
Please.
a print. He's going to get a DVD.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be like watching on a DVD what you could do at home. It's not even gonna have a copy of the film.
I don't know what he's going to have. Maybe he is going to have a copy of the film.
So you don't have any problem asking me that question.
Well,
first
before
thing in
I
the morning
say,
when I'm trying to read the fucking paper.
Before I find out that. No, we were in the elevator. I didn't bother you in the elevator. I didn't. You weren't reading the paper in the elevator.
That's exactly what I was doing.
No, you weren't. You were talking to me.
No, I was reading the paper, and then you started talking to me.
Oh, so full of shit, man. We were walking up the fucking.
Okay, so that's what you do. That's time for Ronnie's business hour.
There's no business hour. I asked
Leave
a simple
me alone.
question.
All I want to talk about is where the car is going to be, and when you're doing security. That's it. I've given you a great life.
I know. I didn't say. What am I saying?
Hey, you think we could show the movie Private Parts before the block party? I hate the fucking block party.
And
I hate it.
Imagine you're going to sit 2 hours of a movie, then the block party. Why do these people have to be tied up all day?
Instead of going to a block party, why don't you just drive me? There's a fucking concept.
I do this when I'm not driving you.
Yeah. Well, you could be spending more hours driving me instead
I don't
of
want to
doing
drive.
You don't want to drive?
No.
Oh, you want to be on stage yelling.
Yeah.
Representing the Howard Stern show. I'd rather have you drive me. That's what I'm paying you for, not to fucking go out. I didn't ask you to be the representative.
I didn't ask you. I never said I was the representative.
Right. So please don't bother me about movies. Be smart and keep quiet. What are you talking about? Go to Gary. And then I'll tell you no through Gary. Why would I go to Gary? Because I don't want. Do you understand? I don't want to answer you directly.
All right. I got you.
You're a guy I know over 30 years. I don't feel comfortable saying no to your face. I'm telling you that.
Okay.
I'd rather Gary do it.
Why?
Because I don't feel like being direct with you about your business
You
ventures.
can be direct with me.
I don't feel comfortable.
You can say no.
I don't feel comfortable saying no. I'd rather do it through Gary.
What's your problem?
I have a problem.
Okay.
Okay. So now you know.
Okay. Gotcha.
So don't piss on me and fucking
I'm not
ask me questions.
pissing on you. I don't mind pissing on you.
By asking me correct
If I
questions.
pissed on you, I would just
Here's
go
my
ahead
answer.
and do it.
My answer is no.
Without
to
even
everything.
saying anything.
My answer is no to everything.
Okay.
Okay. Now you know the
Not
answer.
to this, though. You already said yes.
Yeah, go have fun showing my fucking movie. Why don't you show the Ronnie
What's
movie?
wrong with that?
Show
What's
the
wrong
fucking
with showing
Ronnie.
your movie?
I don't want anything to do with you guys and your fucking block party. I hate it. It's an embarrassment to me.
So tell us to shut it down.
I told you I didn't feel comfortable doing it.
Well, then tell Gary
You
to tell us to
down.
shut it down.
All right. Well, maybe I'll do that then.
All right.
If you're smart, you don't bring anything up. Just go out and do your block party. You don't tell me about it. Yeah.
No, you'd rather find out after it's done and I've done it and didn't ask you about it.
No.
And then you'll really
Use
be
your
mad.
head. What do you have to show the movie Private Parts for? What is that? You're not having enough success? Why does my movie
It was
have
just
to be
an idea that somebody came up with, and all you had to do was say no.
Somebody has worked their way into my life through you. I don't know this fucking guy. Who is this fuck?
It's a guy who's a promoter who's buying the show.
I don't care. I don't want this guy in my life through you. I shouldn't even know about this
All right,
guy.
so we won't do it then.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay. Why don't you show your home movies? You ever make home movies?
No.
Well, make a home movie and show it to your fucking audience. Why you got to show me over there?
They show it on TV. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Do whatever you want. Then why'd you ask me about it? If
Because
it's not a big deal?
I feel it's the right thing to do.
Then don't bother me with it. Go to Gary. I told you that.
Can't win here.
Why don't you play tapes of the show too with there?
play tapes of the show.
What's the difference? What's the difference between the movie?
What are you talking about?
Well, why don't you do that?
Showing tapes.
Why don't you show tapes of the show? Show Ronnie movies. Make a movie and show it.
No, but then you'll be mad about that too.
I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, you would.
Go make a movie.
No, you'd be mad.
Go make a porn. Do whatever you want.
Make a porn.
Yeah, do what you want. Don't involve me. My movie.
Who's involving you? It's a movie that they play everywhere.
I come up in the fucking elevator. I'm dealing with. There's a promoter out there who bought the fucking.
He didn't buy anything yet. I'm just saying.
He bought a theater in Long Island.
It was an idea.
Idea.
Man. Are you guys finished?
What do you want from me? This is what I
don't want it. I don't want anything.
Leave me alone, Ronnie. I'm in the middle of this stuff. Come on. I'm doing a show. Get out of here, please.
You're the one who called me in.
I didn't call you in. Go back and listen to the tape. You walked in on your own. I didn't ask for you.
They told me to come in.
Well, don't listen to them. I'll tell you when to come in. Never.
Ron.
What?
We talk for a moment?
What? What?
Have you lost sight of your role here?
No! Go away, stupid. Lost sight of my role.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
Are you reading between the lines that Howard doesn't want to be bothered with things on the periphery?
I don't need you to explain it. I just got to... Somebody just explained it to me, okay? I don't need you to explain it to me.
How will you navigate...
I don't need you to explain it to me.
Well, how will you...
I don't need you to explain it to me.
Question. How will you navigate, going forward, how will you navigate what you can say to Howard?
I'll set my GPS. That's how I'll navigate, okay?
How do you know?
That's why I have a GPS.
How do you know what to say to Howard?
I'll set my GPS to Howard, okay?
Will you be sending everything through Gary now when you just want to say good morning to Howard or something very simple?
What?
How will you...
Don't worry about it. That's not your concern.
As a backup to private
I'll
parts,
set my GPS to navigate, okay?
As a backup to showing private parts, what will you show in lieu of that? Maybe a Cher concert, something more personal to you?
What are you talking about?
Because you obviously can't be showing private parts.
Who said that? He said it was okay.
I got the sense that he doesn't want that to happen. And Ronnie, one more thing. Do you think the block party's gone too far? Do Howard's words echo in your mind that maybe perhaps you're using his name to generate
Who's
profit?
using his name?
Well, the promoter that was discussed, the whole concept of the block party. Howard seems to think you're commercializing his name without really his blessing.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're making up shit in your head right now.
I think I'm reading between some lines here.
Yeah, okay. Well, read between the lines of your camera.
Ronnie, I couldn't help but overhear.
You're such a douchebag with this camera. I swear to God, I can't stand it.
I couldn't help but overhear, Ron, that you're thinking about canceling every block party for the remainder of 2013.
And if I do, is that your business?
No, but I think it's a major part to this morning's show and the storyline that's going on right now. Do you feel like you're making a rash decision here? Are you reacting? Are you being too reactionary again? Are you automatically assuming that...
stop it with your stupid
I'm saying, like, does it
camera.
Mean, just because Howard's mad today, does it mean you have to cancel every single block party?
Well, maybe if the, like I said, I know a guy for almost 30 years. I can get a fucking straight answer if I ask him a question.
Are you insulted?
Do I have to go to Gary? After all these years, I have to go to Gary and ask him?
So clearly you're insulted by this new mandate.
Yeah, I'm insulted.
You think 30 years of loyalty might have earned you the right to have a personal
this guy about
conversation.
shit that you wouldn't believe we talk about, okay? I thought I could go to him and ask a fucking question. I guess I can't.
learning experience when we saw Benji in action with his girlfriend.
Benji's weird with his girlfriend.
You're not kidding. I didn't realize how weird it gets. The weirdest part of Benji's relationship with this hot girl is that Benji hovers around her and tries to control her.
Right.
Like in a weird Svengali kind of way. And
he's trying to mold her into something else now.
so she was out in the hall after her appearance here, and she was looking cute and everything, and she was great and a lot of fun. And Shuli was trying to interview her, I guess, for Howard 100 News. And Benji wouldn't leave her alone. And Benji was being a real nudge. And we just happened to get this on tape. This is her kind of saying, "Can you give me some room to breathe?"
Yeah.
And here's how the real relationship goes.
I can't even talk.
You can talk.
No, I'm trying to talk.
I'll go back to the show.
You're like hanging around the corner.
Yeah, because I'm going back to the show. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And Benji puts on that creepy love face and voice. He's got like a weird smile around it. Like,
Right.
I just worried about you, baby.
It's almost like Anthony Perkins in Psycho.
It's weird. Even when he was sitting next to her on the couch, I love you, you know.
I know. Even in here, you're interviewing her, and he walks around the corner and grabs another set of headphones and sits on the couch with her and starts staring at her.
Let me finish the tape for you. There's a little bit more left.
Okay.
Everything's cool. I promise you.
Where are you going to be hiding so we know?
All right, here.
Okay. Thanks.
Do you find that he's a little too on top of you?
Yeah.
Not in that way, but you know what I mean?
He's like that always. But yeah, I'm noticing it in
Very
public because we don't ever really go out anywhere.
Right, great. Very protective of you.
Yes.
Almost too protective at times?
Yes.
And have you talked to him about that?
Yep, I scream at him about it, but it's the way it is.
It just
See,
doesn't
look
help.
at he's standing right there right now.
Why can't you just let me interview her?
Oh, you can interview her.
What are you afraid I'm
But why do you keep coming back in here?
Huh?
Why do you keep coming back in here? She's fine.
Because she's my girlfriend. I like being around her.
I can't talk. Like I'm not allowed.
All right,
you told me I'm not allowed to talk.
She seems to be really annoying.
Dude, you're a nudge. I heard you on the wrap-up show say you even felt you were being a little too hovering.
Yeah,
maybe?
and you guys manipulated it a little bit.
No, I didn't change that.
Well,
tape.
you know when I talk too much, I'm gonna be a genius. So.
What?
What?
I was just making a joke.
What are you talking about?
I said, well, you know, when I talk, I'm gonna end up being an ass.
Huh? I don't know what you're saying. I manipulated what? What did I
I
manipulate?
said, when I talk, I'm gonna be an ass.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Do you understand what he's
No.
saying? No. But
see, it just happened.
What? Why are you being weird?
Because he is weird.
He is weird. I always thought it was an act. He's weird. He's
No,
genuinely
I think,
weird.
Listen, I will explain you what I needed to tell her, but I'll tell you off the thing.
What thing?
What thing?
The show.
Who's ever talking to you then?
I'm not talking to you off the air. Why do I have to be sucked into your
Well,
vortex?
there's something I had to tell her that I was scared someone was gonna try to do that I had to warn her about.
Benji, what are you doing? The girl's
No,
perfectly-
I agree.
What would we do to her?
I agree.
What was somebody trying to do to her? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I can't explain it.
We were very nice to her. She
I mean,
was-
I could explain it to you, but it's
Explain it to me. What were you afraid people were going to do?
I don't want to say because then.
Well, why didn't you explain it to her beforehand? Like before she came on the show, if you had this paranoid thought.
Because I didn't think of it till that moment. I mean, till this. I
don't believe him.
All right, well.
Yeah,
Well, what was happening in here? Were we going to do something to her?
No, that was just purely me being douchey. That was just.
Well, that was you just being a douchebag. But
Yeah.
but there in the green room, you weren't being a douchebag.
I think I had a good reason. That's something I had to tell her about.
That didn't happen.
So why didn't you pull her aside, tell her, and then leave?
That's what I was trying to do.
I don't know, man.
Well, why did she get the feeling that you were hovering over her?
Because I usually do.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't unusual for you.
Robin, we had Sarah on the show before she ever knew Benji, and she didn't need his protection back then.
That's a great. You know what? I should realize that because once
Yeah.
I get involved with something, I always think, oh my god, what's gonna happen?
And then you get a weird, creepy look on your face. Like,
she said the same.
With
thing.
that hat and the creepy look,
He gets
it's
this
a very...
love smile, like you know, you're my girlfriend.
I never noticed the hat so much as yesterday. The
Yeah.
creepy guy in the corner with the hat.
Listen, it's a miracle that she's into him, but nevertheless, I'm happy for the guy. But you're gonna blow it.
You think she's going to wake up, though?
Oh, yes. She's got to wake up. I mean, that girl's so hot that 70-year-old guys are buying her cars and they don't even want to fuck her.
Right.
I mean, they want to fuck her, but she's
But
not.
she won't let them, and they
Right.
keep buying stuff for her.
Yeah. And Benji's with her, and she's buying him stuff. He's got a whole scene, and he doesn't even take her out.
No, I do. I really would love to go out a lot of times. A lot of times she doesn't want to go out.
That's great. Who complains about that? You think she's embarrassed by you and doesn't want to be seen with you?
No, I just, you know what? Listen, at the beginning of a relationship, I think you can't have more fun than just hanging out in a room together, you know? And I don't even just purely sex. I mean, just laying in bed and talking.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't get old.
Yeah, but the problem is now they have to go out because they've been in the room months now.
You think he can handle going out with her?
They have to go out, and he's not handling it well.
Right. Guys are going to be hitting on her, and he's going to be standing there like a buffoon.
Come over here, honey, away from that very handsome man.
He's going to be directing her every minute. I don't like when you talk to anyone.
No, I'm really not like that, though.
Yeah.
I like an outgoing person. I really do.
Benji. You're like that. I hate to tell you.
Part of
You're
me
very
is.
needy and grabby.
I guess part of me is.
Yeah. You,
but I don't like
you
to
don't
think of
know
myself
you.
like that.
Yeah.
I want to eat her.
You want to merge with her by eating her?
I want to eat her alive.
Devour her.
And I want to expectorate her out of my soul. So we've totally merged.
Yeah, Shirley's trying to interview her. There's a guy, some creepy guy lurking around. It turns out it's her boyfriend.
You're like, what is that, Dorothy Stratton? You're like her husband.
Yeah. The one who killed the playmate you're talking about, yeah.
I have a sex chair in the garage.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
And a shotgun.
You can't leave me. You're not going away. You're my girlfriend. You're not going Mr. Hefner.
I'm really not like that, though. No, because the thing is, the whole thing about a commitment is like, I'm always scared I'm going to hurt someone. That's why.
You're not going to hurt anyone.
Because I'm afraid I'm going to kill him. I get jealous.
You're going to hurt someone if you sit on them. That's the only way you're hurting them.
I'm careful, though.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, listen, I think she's charming.
She is. And she had a really nice time.
And she was naked, and then she'd like just lean over, start kissing Benji, and her whole vagina was hanging out. And I was like, wow. Awesome.
And he can't calm down and just
No, he just can't go with
enjoy
it. Yeah. Go for the ride, dude.
You should see me in my room. Really.
You're a whole different guy. Yeah, because you have her all to yourself.
Right. How are we going to see you in the room, stupid?
He gets her in the room, and then he's like, all of a sudden, Mr. Stud.
Right, because you're alone and there's nobody else.
I want you to sign a no-commitment paper. I need my room to breathe.
Well, it's changed since then.
Listen,
I was joking. I really thought that was a joke when we did that. It's kind of a joke, half a joke, but
she got the joke. Sounds like she really got the joke. She's like,
she's figured you out.
She's like, this guy's making me sign papers. He's all fucked up, but she loves you.
And I have love towards her too. I love her too.
Yeah. Good.
I love.
Well, listen, you're talking about Benji making a commitment. It's very difficult. He's got a lot of balls up in the air. You know,
it's a relationship. It's tough at the beginning.
I can't wait till she dumps it. It's going to be the best.
All right.
I can't wait for her to dump you.
And he's wounded and
like,
crying.
I'm the one who didn't want to commit. Now I've changed my mind. But anyway.
Yeah, as soon as she went out and started talking to another guy, what did he do?
How long
That lasted about 3 seconds.
What's going on here?
How long were you dating Beth before you felt like, wow, this is a commitment?
2 weeks.
And did you express it to her at that point, or?
Yeah, we both broke up with some of the people we were seeing, and we both made a commitment to just be with each other.
Exclusive, which I've done that.
Right.
But it wasn't. Isn't it? There gets to be a weird period when you're an adult, like. Before you like, hey, I want to marry this person, I want to live with this person.
Well, you asked me when did I feel like marrying her, or you asked me when I made a commitment to her?
Well, to me, that's what a commitment.
No, the commitment was we're seeing each other. It's exclusive. I don't want to be flicking other girls behind her back. Right. I'm interested in her, and if I want to flick other people, I'll come to her and say it, and we'll break up because she's not interested in me flicking other people.
And how long did that period go on for?
Oh, geez. I mean, until we got married, you could, it's still going on. I mean, we still have the same arrangement, but for 9 years we were together and we didn't, we were exclusive. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's who knows? I've never been in a real conversation with him.
I don't know what he's asking. You decided you like this person. You gave your full commitment. Like, look,
right.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, in other words, it would have been incredibly hurtful to bang someone behind her back at that point. We were getting close.
Right.
It was obvious we were interested in one another. And so it wasn't even something we really had to dwell on. It wasn't like I had to have a sign of paper.
You didn't question every day, am I not, am I
your boyfriend? I was clearly her boyfriend. She was interested in me, and I was her girlfriend.
Well, it's also for a long time like neither of your intentions were to be married. At least you guys
true.
said that.
Yeah, we said we didn't need to be married. We weren't. Marriage was not on our radar. But we lived like a marriage. Listen, we didn't move in together for a couple of years.
Well, I don't think that's true at all. You just didn't let her have a drawer. She was there every night.
There you go. She didn't have her own drawer.
Did you ever dig a big pit in your apartment and keep her trapped down inside and throw food to her?
Well, that happened after the first year, yeah.
So you wait a year for that.
Good. I'm doing that next week.
I don't know what you're asking me.
I've got the whole
to me,
you seem to be confused.
To me, as an adult, if your intention is you're going to get married or be a lifetime partner.
I didn't know I was going to get married.
Okay. And to me, that's a hard point when you're with someone, and she might say to me, "Oh, I have no intention of getting married. That's not my." But I think in her heart, that's what.
Benji, you're overthinking it.
That's
in other words,
and you're too far. You're going to the end game.
Yeah, you're already scared off. In other words, right now you're into a great situation. Go with it, enjoy it, be exclusive with her, and enjoy her, and get into her. And
see where it goes.
And if you find that she's the wrong person for you, or she finds you're wrong for her, then you go, then you go and look for love somewhere else.
Right, and I'm just saying what happens
right now,
to me
because
is I get scared of like the person getting really hurt, and maybe you guys think that's crazy if it didn't work out. I get real scared of that.
Listen, that is a scary thing when you have to go to someone who you've been together with for years and say, you know what, I'm not feeling it anymore. You're right.
He's going to a point where she's so attached to him.
I'm Mr. Wonderful.
Robin,
yeah, in other words, Benji, you think that she can't. It's funny.
I'm totally irresistible.
Listen, when my wife and I divorced, I said, "Oh my God, how will my wife get along without me? We get along without me. She was married within a year." Listen, the same with this girl.
I get it.
You're sitting there worried about hurting her. This is a very capable woman. This is a woman who is attractive and has her own thing going on. She can handle herself.
The moment you
I'm
gave
not
her
saying
a
it's
problem,
logical or makes sense. I'm just saying that is what happens.
Well, you can let go of that. Believe me, I'll guarantee you she'll be fine without you.
the moment he gave her any problem at all, she had another guy.
Right. Yeah, she had another guy while they were seeing each other. Sounds like to me.
No.
Well,
we weren't committed. At this point, we are, and I like her a lot, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
And I do love her.
All right, so there you go. And now enjoy it. Enjoy being in a relationship.
Okay.
And all that means.
Stop thinking about what might happen.
And let me tell you, a girl like that running around, that girl, you can't break that girl. That girl's a wild buck. Mm-hmm. She is a stallion.
Free spirit.
She is a free spirit.
I'm attracted to free spirit.
Well, let me tell you something.
I don't know if you can. You
can't handle it.
Why is my free spirit text messaging Colin Farrell?
You got to let that girl have room to breathe. That's what she likes.
Her tail will be free.
Because believe me, wherever you go with that girl right now is getting hit on.
She's in my bedroom right now.
Well, trust me, there's somebody. There's someone texting her or calling her. That is not a girl that you can sit and control.
You're right.
And you're not going to be able to get her to act any particular way.
I'm not trying to.
Just stop it.
All right.
I just brought home Homer's Iliad. Could you browse this and get a little smarter?
The studying, we were purely doing that. I said, hey, I want you to have a shot of winning the contest.
Right.
That was what that was about.
And then when Howard asked her if she wanted to give a lap dance to Sal, you were all over it.
Well, I really thought she would regret some ramifications of that.
Let her make the decision.
Yeah, stop it.
But by the way, I mean, I'm glad she didn't give the lap dances to Sal. I think it would have driven you crazy, but you got to let her make that decision. And if she's deciding to give lap dances to Sal, she might not be the girl for you.
Right.
No, it wasn't about me. I thought she would regret it.
Right, Benji.
Oh, you thought she'd regret it.
Yeah, I do.
So let her regret it. So let her live her life with regrets. You got to let go of this control thing, bro. You're going to blow it.
All right.
Gary was saying he heard from some girl. Benji's like he's almost like a. Gary, what was that story you heard? Some girl was saying that Benji's like relentless in his pursuit of women.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a nudge. What was the story you heard? You were telling me an interesting story.
Benji, it's a girl that he knew, right? And so, he's always thought she was cute. So he asked her out, this is however many months ago. So he gets her on the phone, and then she told me, she goes, yeah, it was really funny. He even, called my mother and asked my mother, if he could go out with me. And I go, well, how did he get your mother's number? She goes, well, what he did is he got me to conference my mother in. And she goes, the funny thing was, Benji was like really charming, and my mother was like, you should go out with this guy. I said, but why did you conference him in? She's like, I don't know. Like, she goes, Benji it's just the way he has.
Right.
I thought it was really
Can
cool.
you imagine being on the phone and saying to a girl, conference your mother in?
He's relentless. Like, at some point, you usually give up, but he's such a nudge. Even this girlfriend says, I wasn't attracted to him, but he wouldn't leave my apartment. And so eventually I got worn down and got attracted to him. It's an amazing...
Which only goes to show you.
Why do you think I'm here on the show?
It's true.
Yeah, you wore us down.
You did.
You know how they say if, you are on a desert island, whoever is on the desert island with you, you're going to love because that's the only other human being you've got.
Yep.
Benji sort of creates that situation.
He isolates them and then wins them over. It's called the Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm
it's
not
true.
an isolator.
It's Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
Not an isolator. You got some kind of move, dude. You don't give up. I got to hand it to you. You're relentless in your pursuit of privacy.
One-on-one, I'm really good with a woman.
Yep.
You're like the fly.
Yeah. Brindle Benji. It's unbelievable.
But I am embarrassed the way I acted yesterday.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not
you were-
the truly part, but in here. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. Now you got caught up in something.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't handle it.
He couldn't.
Well, I can get better.
He's going to change.
I don't know.
All right.
I think every time she goes out in public, that's going to come out of you, Benji.
Oh, yeah. Start taking her out. See how much you've changed.
And then the next thing you know, like, honey, we don't need to go anywhere.
So you were telling Howard that you're a little embarrassed about the way you behaved yesterday with Sarah.
Just come on.
No, go ahead.
Just come here. I want to hold you while I'm talking. It'll make me more comfortable, I promise you.
I don't know if this isn't going to make any sense whatsoever.
Oh, shit. All right, now you can talk to me.
Thank you. So you told Howard that you're a little embarrassed about your behavior yesterday.
Stop, dude.
In front of Sarah.
Yes, I was.
You're gonna drop me.
I was douchey.
Why were you acting like that?
I don't, sometimes you act in ways that you don't mean to, and you're embarrassed later. Don't pull my shirt up. Don't pull my shirt up.
Okay. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Don't drop me.
You were saying?
Sometimes you act in ways you don't mean to.
That's not the real Benji?
I guess part of it is because obviously I act like that sometimes and everything, but I don't mean to. I mean, I learned from it and try to become a better person.
You're going to try to be a better boyfriend, Sarah?
I think I am. I think she likes me and I like her and we have a lot of fun together.
What'd she think about yesterday?
Look how winded he is. You gotta get in shape.
I know.
You gotta start fucking some more.
I don't know. I think she had a fun time, and I'm glad she did.
Now you're also saying that...
Have a seat.
What?
You were also saying that the reason you were getting close to her is because you didn't want her to say something she'd regret.
No. When I was getting close to her during the studio, I thought... I could tell, like, since she was looking over at me, that she thought I was getting mad at things she was saying. And I wanted to let her know that everyone was cool, and I wanted to, like, just, say hi to her. And I made the opposite happen. She thought I was really stressed out, and I made her more stressed out, and so that was bad.
You mentioned that you didn't want her to say something.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said I wanted to tell her something before she left.
You said you didn't want her to say something she'd regret.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
Honestly, I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't say that. Honest.
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, Yucko.
Hey, you're a comic book fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever see Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Comics?
Sure.
All right. Did you see the necklace Gary was wearing on Geraldo the other night? Didn't that look like the Eye of Agamotto that Doctor Strange wears?
Yeah, but in reality, it's even more bizarre. It's the disc that you put into a 45 record to play.
Right. But what has he got all over it?
Did you know that, Yucko?
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's it's the disc, and then it's like
But
I
it's
guess
encrusted in something. He had it.
that's just crust.
No, it's not encrusted in anything. It's just a piece of metal. By the way, Yucko can't even afford to watch Geraldo, much less be on it.
I couldn't even afford the water book.
What did he say?
He's mocking Gary's speech.
Oh. Well,
Who
I'll tell
wears
you.
that around their neck? Really?
Well, you never know when you're going to need that little disc.
This from a guy in a clown outfit. Dirty clown outfit. And hey,
Well, Robin makes a good point. Let's say you're going down the street and you find the 45 and you want to play it. You could just rip your necklace off and put it on. I don't know. Gary actually.
Monkey dick through that fucking hole in the disc.
Gary thinks he's sort of involved with the music industry in a weird way. I know he's very into music, and I think he fancies himself part of the music community.
Well, I think
I'm as much part of the music industry as he is. Then
he's right. I like music. I don't know that I'm part of the music. I mean, listen, I've been involved in music for years by booking artists on the show, but I loved music before I got here, so I like music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say, is that music is one of my loves.
I love music, both.
Howard, you wear necklaces. Nobody knows.
I wear a necklace, but I don't wear a 45 like around my neck.
So what does what you wear mean?
Well, this is a necklace that Beth gave me. It's got her initial B, and it's got my initial H.
And that's different.
It's a love necklace.
So there's other necklaces I've seen you wear, like dog tags and stuff.
Well, I'm a military guy when I was in Vietnam. Why wouldn't I wear my dog tags? I'm proud
I'm
of
just
them.
saying, that means something to you.
I love the military, and I love that they kill the enemy.
I think that Gary's little disc was on too short a chain because it almost looked like he was being choked,
But Robin,
choked by his 45
I wanted
disc.
Geraldo to see my disc. If it's low, no one will see it.
That's true. That's true. I didn't think of that.
And a 45 player is so beautiful.
he should wear an Ace of Spades around his neck for solitaire. Look, Geraldo, I like playing solitaire all the time.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. Why am I, like, listen, the necklace doesn't mean so much to me, but, like, why is my necklace any less meaningful than your tattoos? Like, what are your tattoos?
I don't know.
No, you have tattoos, they mean something
Well,
to you.
this is a B for Beth. This one is the Om symbol.
But what's the Om symbol?
I'm a meditator. I'm a relaxed
Right, so that
person.
means something to you.
Right.
What does the 45 disc mean
What's
to
the 45 mean to you?
I like music.
He's a fucking retard.
Well, what if Gary runs into a 45 that he needs to play?
Yeah, in an emergency.
In an emergency. Oh, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. I'll put it on the 45 play. Do you know how many pieces of vinyl I have? He told me the other day he has like 1,300 pieces of vinyl.
Yes.
I'm like, what, did you count them? And why do you have vinyl? Well, because sometimes we take these records and like to play them. I go, well,
There
don't you?
are some things that have not made it to disc.
Yeah, like what song is so important that hasn't made it to CD that he has to play on his record player? It's amazing to me. I am fascinated by that.
It is. It's great.
When Gary said to me, you know, some of these records haven't made it to CD.
Believe it or not.
And I'm like, well, you mean you have to hear them that badly that you're going to go through all of these machinations to get to this song?
You know what the funny thing is? It's not a big machination. You pull it out, you put it on the turntable, and there it is. I mean, it's not like...
Like, what's this? Can you name one of the songs that you can't get on CD? That
I actually could name one, but then you'll just make fun of the song.
Please do.
There was a song that I liked from the 80s. It was by a band called David and David, and it's called Welcome to the Boomtown. It's just a song that, I mean...
And you love it so much.
I don't even know that I go out and buy it. I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that song. It may be available on CD. I don't know that I can.
I love David and David.
David and David. Oh, that's a good one.
I thought he was going to say like Camptown Races from the 1880s.
I'm a big Stephen Foster fan.
Stephen Foster wrote Camptown Ladies, bring yours on.
No, Swanee River. I have
Swanee. I got Swanee River by the great Al Jolson. Swanee.
That was Mammy, which was recorded in 1922 on Decca Records and Tapes.
No
Never
problem.
been put on disc.
Mary, I have my 45 insert. No problem. We can listen to some Al Jolson. Don't move, Lucas. The record will skip.
He should just stick his tooth down on the record and play it. Gary looks like the Flintstones record player.
Gary, look, the David and David song is available on iTunes. Did you even look?
I know. It happened to be up there. I like to have it. I don't think it's. I think you'll find that there are a lot of people in the audience that don't think it's as weird as you think it is.
How many pieces of vinyl do you have again?
Probably around 2,000 or 3,000. I don't know what Yucko's laughing at. He owns nothing.
What's your favorite?
He's got a necklace around his neck. It's called a noose. He's fucking hang himself after his wife left him.
What's your...
That's pretty funny, actually, Gary.
That's good.
What's your favorite thing to play? I mean, like, what you go?
I actually don't play that much. Lucas plays them. He pulled out a Clash record. I told Howard it's up in my attic. Lucas has his drum set up there, and sometimes he just pulls out records and plays them. He thinks they're interesting.
Right.
I don't know what. Yucko's another one who's got nothing going on in his life, and he's laughing at me.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Hey, Yucko, why don't you tell us where your next gig is? Here's a chance to plug. Where's the phenomenal room you're playing?
Oh, what do you do for a living?
No, not what do you do for a living. What are you producing these days, Yucko? Tell us.
That's your only argument.
Well, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one because I don't like to take from people who don't do anything. So tell me what you do. Plug your gig. What firehouse will you be working in Mobile, Alabama?
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the cage.
Again, Howard, nobody goes to see him anymore. He can't even get on. You're off of Killers of Comedy. If you get thrown off that tour, it's like getting thrown out of the shittiest band in the world.
Isn't Beetlejuice on that tour?
Oh, dear.
Wow.
I know you make noises, but you're a comedian, so respond. Again, with those unbelievable comebacks you're known for.
Well, you said you could play your records with your tooth.
That was 20 jokes ago.
That's gold. And like I have to make
you wouldn't know gold if it fell on your.
Well, you didn't like Gary's necklace, Yucko?
No.
You know what, Howard?
His teeth were a filling.
This is so sad. He is trying so hard to crawl out of the hole I put him in, and he just when you kick my ass, dude, I will be the first to admit it.
You
but
really
you just
should.
haven't done it yet.
That it would be funny if Gary actually learned how to play records with his teeth.
Bababooey, y'all.
Well, I don't know. I don't understand why Gary still has those 45s. And he says it's so he can play David and David.
But David and David, as we see.
I bought a jukebox. Do you think that's stupid, too?
I do.
My jukebox is worth more than your fucking trailer, douchebag.
Little douchebag.
Again, where's the comeback from this incredible insult comedian?
Come on, I said you wear a Dr. Strange necklace, and you look like the record player from the Flintstones. I think I'm 2-0 on you.
Let the audience vote on that. First of all, you referenced some weird thing at the beginning that I think most of the audience isn't aware of.
Dr. Strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most of the audience knows that, so try to know your audience. And I think that you have to, listen, I'm not a comedian, yet I made you look like a fool, so fuck off.
So do you have to put a quarter?
It's getting uglier than Gary's face, so I'm going to...
And stop calling me and trying to make up, douchebag. I'm not returning your call. Don't text me anymore, and don't call me to try to make up.
Text you. Listen, I text you before you went on Geraldo because I wanted you to plug my iPhone app.
Yeah, but that's his way, Howard. This is what he goes. I'm going to Geraldo. He goes, hey, plug my iPhone app on Geraldo tonight. Ha, ha, ha. Like, that's supposed to soften it up. And then he called me on Monday. I'm not calling you back. Will can handle you perfectly fine for the appearance that you may or may not have again.
Why don't you handle my cock, you fucking asshole?
I would. Your wife isn't.
That's some good comebacks on both guys. Really, very good repartee.
Even in the ballpark with him shows how low he is on the comedy scale. I'm not a funny guy.
Right. I mean, even when you came back with, hey, I might as well handle your wife on. That's pretty good. It's pretty quick.
Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, boy.
All right. Thanks, Yucko.
All right, later, Howard.
Later. On a high note, buddy.
Going out on some big material there.
And that joke just slayed the whole room. See ya.
Who won that round, Rob? Yucko?
You know what? It was pretty even.
Yeah, Yucko came back a little bit.
But I think that
I give
Gary
the
got
edge
in
to Gary.
his cuts.
Yep.
And maybe that last joke he should have left before he said that one.
All right.
It took him down.
Took him down a few notches. Well, Yucko, that is a funny necklace Gary has. Notice he's not wearing it anymore.
Well, I think that's a dress necklace.
Yeah, that's when he gets
Like, he
dressed
doesn't
up.
wear that with a T-shirt.
Right. Do you only wear that with your dress outfits?
So far, I've only worn it a handful of times. I'm still trying it out.
Yeah, it's the thing you put inside the 45 in order so it can go around. The adapter, that's what it's called.
The spindle. I like to call it the
Spindle.
I'm wearing a spindle tonight with my suit.
I got on my spindle necklace.
Tomorrow night, I'm wearing a tire jack. Why are you wearing a tire jack? I like it. You tattoos mean nothing. I can wear a tire jack.
This is a lug nut.
A lug nut. Tomorrow night.
Home is so cool.
Tomorrow night. I didn't say it was cool.
Cool. I didn't say mine was cool.
No, yours is definitely not cool. I don't know. My own symbol looks a lot cooler than your 45 spindle.
Yeah, it's closer to cool, even if it's not cool.
I don't think anybody's hitting any home runs here.
Why cut out the middleman? Wear a saxophone around your neck.
Why not wear the 45?
The actual 45.
You love music.
Actually, the spindle isn't that much smaller than an actual 45. It's a big necklace he's got. It's very
big. You're being retarded.
It's very Al Sharpton-ish. The big gold medallion with the Martin Luther King thing on it. You know Martin Luther King would have hated Al Sharpton.
And never gave anybody a Martin Luther King medal.
It's so funny that Al Sharpton walks around with a big, giant Martin Luther King medal. And, like, Martin Luther King would have been like, you motherfucker, you get money. And
Get away from me.
I mean, Martin Luther King was such the man Al Sharpton isn't. You know. But it was kind of startling for me, too, to see Gary wearing a 45 spindle.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the clock that Flavor Flav wears.
It was so big,
Yeah.
Howard. That's what. And it was very close to his neck.
Yeah.
He looked like he was being choked by his spindle.
It's almost the size of a clock.
Robin's got a Japanese symbol on her tit the size of her head, and my spindle's
stop
big.
it. My symbol is not that large.
It's larger than my spindle.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Bring your spindle in here.
He should wear like a giant toothbrush around his neck. Geraldo would be like, what's that around your neck, Gary? Oh, just because I feel like brushing my giant teeth.
Yeah, he has a utility necklace.
Well, at least it's good for
whatever
something.
He needs.
Right. Or a big tube of toothpaste on a rope.
And his water pick, all those things he keeps.
Like Flavor Flav. But if Flavor Flav's into time, Gary's into water picks.
So Yucko is still going strong.
Well, that's
not going strong, but he won't quit.
First of all, the only reason Howard's picking up his call is because he's goofing on me. So I'm probably the best thing that ever happened to him. But he really better if he's gonna call up and start fucking with me, he better come up with some material because he's got nothing.
Yeah, you're saying his comebacks are just repeating what you said in that goofy voice.
He should be pummeling me, and he's not. He's supposed to be a seasoned comedian. So, and I will readily admit, hey man, today you kicked my ass, but today was not the day. He did not kick my ass, and for him to lose in a battle of wits with a complete civilian, non-comedian, is just sad for the smelly clown.
Why is he targeting you, do you think?
Well, he's pissed. He's pissed. I mean, when I first, went off on him, that was very real for me and for him, and I think he's really bummed. I made him look bad, and he's got to figure out a way to make himself look good again.
So maybe like at first he was just innocently goofing on you, but then once you got him good.
He wasn't so innocent. He was taking shots. Listen, he was taking. Yeah. He's fishing. He really wasn't getting on the show that often. It wasn't that funny on the show. I'll fuck with this guy. I'll fuck with that guy. Whatever. But he fuck with me, and so.
We're staying. Came to see Howard today. Our record comes out today. Illusion of Progress. Always excited to come be on the show. All been listeners for a bunch of years, so it's an honor to be here as always.
Now, guys, it's been quite a while since you've been here. Anything has changed? What's new?
New record. That's basically it. Back out on the road right now. We'll be touring the rest of the year, next year, and just promoting the record, working.
All right, cool. Have fun in there, guys.
Thanks.
Good morning. Welcome to Sirius Satellite Radio. Another morning, another fun show. And our good friends from Stained are here. They're hanging out.
They're
Hey,
talking
guys.
over there. What are they talking about?
I think they're high.
I hugged somebody and I got high.
Rock and roll.
I was talking to Aaron. I got high.
I was telling the pot is just coming off of them.
Boys, we've been smoking this morning or what?
Oh, yeah.
You guys got some strong weed. I mean,
Can you smell it? It's in my...
Why can you guys act so normal and be with weed? Well, if I do weed, it would be very apparent. I'd be paranoid. I'd be walking around here. Is everybody smoking this morning?
No, just us two.
Oh,
This comes from years of experience.
It's amazing. I could never smoke like that.
You guys win strongest weed from a guest ever. You just beat out Snoop Dogg, who had the record for 4 years.
At least we win something.
It's great because, Aaron comes over next to me smelling like weed, and then he says,
That's in my pocket.
He goes, this is for you. No, man, it's on you, man. I mean, it's in you. It's in your blood. It's like an Italian with garlic. Then he handed me some new kind of vodka. What is that vodka?
It's Hammer Sickle.
Hammer Sickle. It's a
And
new
where's
vodka.
that from?
I don't know, but Russia. But it's a couple of bottles, and I'm going to drink them.
Very good. It must be good stuff.
That's a perfect gift for me, man.
It's worth
Thanks.
drinking.
Yeah, Hammer and Sickle. So how you guys been?
Very good.
We're going back out on tour again, or what?
We're out.
Oh, you're out because for the new album.
Been out since the end of June.
And Howard, the new Stained album, this is the coolest album name, The Illusion of Progress. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
It's very heavy.
What does
do we
that
mean? Illusion of progress?
It really means whatever the fuck you want it to mean.
Did you come up with this when you were
No,
stoned?
it was a conversation. We were fucking off, not doing any work, and we were supposed to be in the studio rehearsing.
Right.
And we were all standing around talking, and Johnny K, the producer, said something about it, like, what the fuck, guys, are we going to get something done today? And I was like, yeah, it's kind of like the Illusion of Progress.
It is.
And I was just like,
That's a great title.
That's a really good title for the record.
Record business is tough today, man. I mean, even when you make a hit album, it's hard to even gauge the sales because everybody's busy downloading and stuff. It's a tough business. It really is. I just saw AC/DC themselves announce that they're going to do an album release just through Walmart or something like that.
But Walmart bought 3 million copies of it.
Oh, my God.
That they can't return. So, I mean, for AC/DC, it's a home run.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Wait a minute. So the album starts off triple platinum.
Yeah. That's what they sold.
Wow.
That's what the
Imagine
deal
that.
is.
Wow.
And you have to wonder why bands are doing things like that.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, because
Then you're done.
I got to tell you,
it's a non-returnable thing. Once they take them and you get paid, it's done. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you guys have sold around 10 million albums or something like that, right?
Maybe a little more.
Maybe a little more.
13
million albums,
Yeah.
and you got in just in time before all this free downloading started. Who knows where you would have been? You know what I mean? It's upsetting to me, actually. I don't like to see this.
The biggest shame to me is that we just spent 7 months trying to make the best record of our lives.
Right.
And you hope that somebody downloads a single. And the single's not necessarily, to us, they're good songs, because we wrote them all, but some of the most, adventurous stuff that we've done, the stuff that shows the most growth.
Right.
People probably never hear because they download a song, and you don't get to hear the whole record. And we try to make a record that's listenable from beginning to end.
Yeah, records used to be a journey, even like The Who,
like
did a rock opera.
Exactly. And we try to make something that's, it can entertain you the whole way through.
It is much harder for bands today than it ever was in the history of the music business. It is really difficult, and somehow the art of the album has been lost.
Sure.
That was my greatest joy in high school when I would go home and get these albums and open them up and listen to every song and know the words to every song. Sure. It's tough. It really
Try to
is.
figure out why side one and side two are different. Why is the placement of a song here? That's all gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to do the song "Believe" now from your new album. The album's available now. Is it? It's released. Today is the day.
Today is the day.
This
Big
is the big
day today.
The song "Believe." What do we believe in? What are we talking about here? Do we give explanations
Is
or we
this
don't?
the Cher song? No.
Weed.
Yeah, now Cher's song was "Believe," wasn't it? Do you believe?
You're killing me.
Why'd you write this song? What's going on here? Give me some kind of.
I approached some songs on this record a little differently than I normally would have, where me and Johnny K just kind of sat and had a conversation about whatever it was. See, he wanted me to figure out what my songs were about before I wrote them, and I don't normally do that. So it was kind of a different process for some songs.
I mean, sometimes you write a song,
always,
and you don't even know, you yourself don't know what it's about.
No.
You mean these lyrics just come out of you?
Yeah.
And you say, gee, I don't even know what this means.
Yeah.
Can you figure it out after?
Usually.
I don't buy that, though. You mean you like the sound of the lyrics more than the meaning behind them?
No, it just comes out. It's not really like toiled over pen and paper and you know, what's the perfect way, you know.
But you write it down. You write it down.
You know, usually it comes out over the microphone and onto a recording first, and then I go back and kind of listen and
So you yourself don't know what Believe is about?
It's you know, it's about it's about, you know, wanting somebody to believe in you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm high, man.
Take it easy. I'm sorry. I don't want to bum you out. I want to bring you down.
It's like, you know how if you believe something,
yeah.
you know, like when you believe in somebody,
and you feel like everybody believes.
Well, that's what Cher said about her song. When someone believes in you. All right. The song is Believe. It's from the new album. We celebrate your new album coming out, the band Stain. The Illusion of Progress is in stores today. And by the way, Stain will be performing tonight at the Hard Rock Cafe in Manhattan. That's a great place to see them. And you can always go to stain.com for more details. All right. Take it away, boys.
All right. Ready?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm not. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks, Howard.
I understand now. Beautiful job, boys. Let me ask you something.
Thank God you lost the drummer on that.
Mike, what is that? Mike, what's this technique of yours on the guitar? What is that? What are you doing?
It's called hacking.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, what is that? I like that. I like that. And then when you hit that little harmonic thing.
Oh yeah, that's a little. Those are tough ones.
Yeah,
nice.
That's cool. Nice stuff. Really good. Now, Aaron, what do you do when you play guitar? You have an open E tuning? Is that what you do?
This particular song is open tuning just so that I can play along with Mike.
I'll tell you what. You guys are really talented. Now, I should have this kind of talent with music, but I don't. I can't do it. But you sound great, and the voice sounds real good too, Aaron.
Thanks.
Yeah, with all the smoking, you still.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, what are you doing to yourself? I want you to knock off all this smoking and save that voice.
There's always either a cigarette or a joint at all times of the day.
That's what I mean.
The studio, it's like it just
sometimes both.
Sometimes both.
Sometimes you get confused.
Like
right?
even during the whole recording process of vocals and everything, there's an ashtray right there and a big bag of weed. And
but why the cigarettes? All right, the weed I get. You get high.
You
why
know
the
what?
cigarettes?
I quit cigarettes for over 4 years.
And then what happened?
It's such a dumb
I
habit.
fell off the wagon.
You didn't look cool anymore.
No, honestly, it wasn't that. It was stuff going on in my life that was extremely stressful. And,
what went on? What happened?
Everything
all right with the marriage?
Yeah, well, that's
the kids
great. The kids are great.
So what the hell?
Well, I can't imagine.
When
You
my
had
wife
to pick up a
when my
cigarette?
wife got pregnant this last time with Indy, in the beginnings of it, with the first ultrasound, they said that there could be genetic problems.
Oh, yeah,
I see.
And what I then mentally went through. Could pretty much drive anybody back to having a cigarette.
Having a cigarette.
And then we went to the second ultrasound, and the baby was perfect.
And now you were
she
hooked.
is perfect.
And he's still smoking.
And I was
2 packs a day now.
You count cigarettes, the joints, and the smoke that the record company blows up your ass.
The thing is this, though. You got such a beautiful instrument there. To piss it away with these cigarettes. And also, cigarettes, I think about the futility of cigarettes, because I used to smoke. And you smoke them, and you realize it's so silly. You're just dragging smoke into your
It
lungs.
doesn't do anything.
No, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, but he didn't sound any better when he had
I
quit.
don't even smoke cigarettes that have all the chemicals and additives either, and it still doesn't do anything.
Aaron, these people are health nuts.
Right.
You want some heroin? Come see me.
This guy's on everything.
I smoke. Look at me.
You guys don't do heroin,
Picture
do you?
of health.
Anybody do heroin here?
No.
Never tried it.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I was
Just on
always
weekends.
I was always smart enough to not try it.
Only the great bands.
Because I know I would like it.
All right.
Really? Well,
And
that's
it would
the
be
problem.
really foolish for me to try it.
I said the same thing. I should have been that wise, because the first time I did it, it was in a hotel room on the road, and my head hit the pillow, and I went, whoa, I'm in trouble. It felt too good, man. Look, if blowjobs were that available, I'd get that every day.
Well, you boys are great. I have to say congratulations on another new album. And if you want the album, it's in stores today, The Illusion of Progress And you could sit there and be with Stain for an entire album, not just a single.
Yeah, don't just listen
Imagine
to a
that.
single.
Imagine that.
An entire album, like a whole thing that comes out of the CD that you can look at. And
I know. I was just reading all the
Do
stuff.
they have artwork and the
Sounds
lyrics
worthwhile.
and all that?
Believe is a great song. Very, very, very good. I love it.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. These
Stain will be
guys are-
performing tonight at the Hard Rock Cafe in Manhattan. For additional tour dates, go to Stain.com. You were going to say?
I just said these guys are the greatest band and the greatest bunch of guys too.
They are a good
really
bunch of
good
guys. And
friends
all
of
the best.
Friends of the show.
It's always such a pleasure to be here.
Well,
Great
we
having you.
appreciate it.
Listening for years.
Thanks, Howard. All right, guys. Thank you.
So how was it in there with Howard? You know, like he's a little concerned about your pot smoking and cigarette smoking.
I think he was more concerned about the cigarette smoking than he was anything else. But
You should. No, I can't.
Hasn't hurt you yet, right?
I don't know.
As long as I've known you, you've been smoking nonstop.
They have to.
Hasn't hurt me yet.
Yeah.
So what is it about Howard's show that you guys like doing? Because you come on all the time. It seems like you have fun every time.
Because he's the fucking best.
I listen. I have Howard throughout the whole house, and it's on when I'm home. It's on all the time, and I love the repeat. I love that I can get it on my laptop now. I mean, we'll be in.
He even has a Howard fuck doll.
We'll be in Australia, and I'll have it on my laptop in the room listening. So I've just been a fan for I don't know about 12 years now. When he first came to Hartford,
You know, because you can have those real dolls made to look or be anything, and he's got one. And Howard Stern.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
Good luck with the album.
Thanks.
You're watching Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.
I'm concerned for you as the person, not Yucko. I'm concerned for the person.
What about what Artie says? He feels bad for you that, like, when you go to these, things like Greg Fitzsimmons asks you to do something, then he says, no, I mean, you got to get into makeup.
Well, you know what we ended up doing? It was me, Teddy, and Levy having to end like we were pretending like we had to fucking blow Ron Jeremy, a
Not
pizza
pretending.
guy.
Anybody who watches that video, it's going to look like you're blowing Ron Jeremy.
Thank God Artie threw CDs at Sal and not his breakfast plate. He would have fucking killed him.
You see what's going on over there?
Right.
It's grilled chicken.
Fucking mound of food.
It's grilled chicken.
You think Artie's getting too heavy?
He's been too heavy. You writing that book? What's it, a fucking cookbook? Cooking for five over there, you fat bastard?
You're mad at him because he made fun of your makeup and your career.
No,
didn't you?
no, I was saying that I felt sorry for him, but I guess, fine. If you don't want a friend to feel sorry for you.
Well,
Your life's not so bad. Is that what you're saying, Yucko?
No, I'm fucking doing great. Look
Is
at
your
me.
girlfriend managing your career?
No, she's not.
Well, how
What the-
come she was
Where'd you get
booking
that shit?
She was booking gigs with me.
Oh, bullshit, Artie.
You're
She was
sitting there
not.
comatose, and she's like, okay, we got a theater in Atlanta, and...
She didn't have any fucking contracts or anything like
I
that.
need
She was
to get-
booking comedy shows long before she even met my fucking ass, all right? Just let it go, you fat fuck over there.
Why does that bother you?
Because I'm sick of hearing that shit out of him. Come on.
She was booking Ask Levy right
come
in front
on.
of me, and...
She asked if you ever been to Atlanta. He's like, yeah, I went there with Norm back in
did.
97.
She's right. I answered her truthfully.
But
and
you
she
said she had contracts and shit like that? That's bullshit.
I didn't say she had contracts.
Yes, you did the last time I called in.
She said, "What? We got to get something together." So I
Why
got a
does
place.
it bother you that Artie thinks your girlfriend is your manager?
Because it's bullshit.
Is
Come
she your
on.
manager or not?
Hell no.
Does she help you book gigs?
No.
Why does that bother you, though? Is it bad for a girlfriend to help you book gigs?
I got a fucking manager.
All right.
She books comedy shows out west and shit a long time ago.
Does she
Before
critique
she even
your
met me.
work?
No. Hell no.
She doesn't tell you did a good set, bad set, you need to do this or that?
Yeah, but everybody does that, you know?
No, they don't.
Come on. No, she just asked you, did you want to do a show in Atlanta?
It was way more than that. And
No,
you know,
it wasn't,
And you sat there
Artie.
like a good boy, tamed.
No,
while
it
we
wasn't.
discussed prices and everything.
No, yeah, you come down there, you say fire fucking 5 times, you do your crazy house impersonation.
That's 80,000.
You get 80,000, yeah. Calm the fuck down.
Wow. Yucko.
That's a nerve with him.
Are you sick and tired of these other comedians making fun of your career because you got to wear clown makeup?
Yeah, big fucking deal, you know? I'm doing fine at it.
I know.
Gotta get dressed too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he had to put on pants and a
Artie's
shirt.
got to put on his fucking cargo pants and stroll out there. Fire! Yeah!
I have one pair of pants that fits me now.
You guys want to hear my cheers bit from 1983?
It's getting me paid.
You're making more than me, you lard ass.
Thank God.
Fat man, cupcake,
That's original.
lard ass.
Listen.
Fat man.
Looking at your career, I think your manager's fucking you as well.
Oh, yeah, he sits on his ass out in Santa Monica. I never hear from the fucker.
That's what I mean. So it looks like your girlfriend is taking the bull
fuck
by the
you.
horn.
No way.
You've just watched Howard TV's HD Clip of the Week.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn. Cảm ơn các bạn hôm nay đã quay lại với kênh của mình nhé. Hôm nay thì mình sẽ chia sẻ với nhau về tìm hiểu thêm về cái hoa sáp. Các bạn thấy không? Đó, một bó hoa này nó khoảng tầm 40 bông đến 50 bông thôi, nhưng mà khi mà được gói cùng với những cái giấy này nhìn nó rất là to, đúng không các bạn? Đó, nhìn nó rất là to. Hoa sáp nó khác gì với lại cái hoa thật ở bên mình hay là hoa giả? Thật ra thì cái hoa sáp này cái chất liệu của nó được làm từ sáp. Nghe tên thôi là mình đã biết các chất liệu.